more bad government in Nigeria. And that was the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger what you.
Everybody. But meanwhile, El-Rufai's son, a video, because I still have presentation to take though, that El-Rufai's son spoke well. He said, unquote, that there was a terrorist, Boko Haram, that were convicted and given 20 years. And Nnamdi Kanu was given life imprisonment. And why? He questioned that, and I like that. And I know some of you might think now, okay, Nigerians don't get carried away, oh, this is political statement, or whatever. Anyhow you see it, as long as the statement has been tendered, I'm happy with it. Yes, as long as the statement is for the good, the advocacy is for the good of Nnamdi Kanu. Why not? Yes. It's questioning the authority. You gave a Boko Haram 20 years. This is a Boko Haram that bite, confirmed person that bite people by himself, right? Why Nnamdi Kanu, who talk, now only talk, he talk. Okay, let's assume he talk, triggered people to die or anything happen, but now talk, he talk. You gave him life imprisonment. I don't understand that. So I have to give El-Rufai's son the credit for that particular one. Then Papa just finished talking, you listened, telling Peter Obi to finally abandon Labour Party and fully engage with ADC. I don't know what you guys will say. As you all know that yesterday we debate, rather there was some questions that were thrown or statements that were thrown to us here by our elder father here, Mr. Joseph Orji, who said that Peter Obi should succumb or rather deputize Atiku in ADC in case he did not emerge as a flag bearer. Which that statement triggered a lot of people here yesterday, saying, no, including myself, I disagreed that Peter Obi should deputize Atiku. For Peter Obi to deputize Atiku, it's better for Peter Obi to just resign from politics. That was my stand. Some people disagreed. Some people agreed. In fact, majority of the people agreed, while few disagree with me. I'm going to be putting it on the comment section right now. Sorry, on the poll. If you want Peter Obi to deputize Atiku, on that poll, I hope I remember, but on that poll, at the end of the broadcast, we'll bring it to the screen to see how people voted for that. But while we are putting out the poll, I would like to quickly take this break. When I come back, then we take it from there. Okay. Yes, my people, the poll is already right there. You can vote. Tell us what you think. The question is just simple and straightforward. I said, do you agree for Peter Obi to deputize Atiku as vice? Yes, I agree if he can't get the ticket. No, I disagree. He should resign. So just choose one of the above and we'll take it from there. I appreciate every one of you. Write them. I'm wonderful people. I would like us to listen to what Peter Obi have to say. As you know that the article that I read here yesterday, where Tinubu people, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? Tinubu people and Anuga tackled Peter Obi and said they will never forgive Peter Obi for joining the international body specifically, Trump to invade Nigeria. Peter Obi have responded. Instead of you responding to my or reacting to my statement all the time, why can't you do the needful in Nigeria? Listen to what Peter Obi have to say here.
In our dear country, Nigeria. What we are celebrating today is not productivity or celebrating another 25 years, but celebrating 25 years of purpose. And what can be achieved when an institution is committed to human capital, to a just society, to a fairer society, which we have all been part of. So I say big congrats to you. And as I say that, I also make a request that you adjourn this celebration will spur you to do more. Because today, I'm happy that our African brother is here. Today, not just Nigeria, but Africa, Nigeria in particular, is faced with all sorts of problems where we have millions of people who don't know where the next meal will come from, where we have issues of human rights, where we have our young people, we have drug issues. I was in Enugu on Saturday where they are launching some of the drug legalization places. And I was able to tell them that if you look at the prevalence of drug today in Nigeria, it's about 14 point something percent, way above the global average of 5.5%. So we have a lot of things for you to do. We have other issues. I'm happy that the Minister of Information is there. So he will tell you more of the things he wants you to work on. Because then maybe if I start bringing the information now, I won't want the Minister to spend more time replying me when I'm gone. What I want him to tell you exactly where he wants to work. But we are faced with the issues of inequality. We are faced with the issues of mounting poverty. We are faced with the issues of drug, child abuse, everything. I urge you, do not relent. Congrats for what you've been able to achieve. But most importantly, your job has just begun. Thank you.
Now, Yoram, Peter Obi said there's a lot for you to do rather than always having time to react and respond to my to anything that I say. Although this particular video that I want to play now is the last video that I have for you guys. It's from Datti Ahmed. This happened yesterday, last night. Some of you might have watched it, and I watched it as well, but I couldn't finish it. But I don't know why Arise deleted it. There might be something that Ahmed said that triggered something, or something went wrong. But YouTube just informed me that Arise have deleted this particular video. But we have a way to get video, which we don't discuss here. We have a way to get it, even though after deletion. But they have deleted it from the platform. So, I don't know. Should we play it or forget about it? Just on the comment section. I don't know why they deleted it. Many of them don't see him already. Last night, I was Mr. Charles that interviewed him. But why did Arise deleted the video? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Should we play it or just forget it? Since they've deleted it, we should just forget about it. Okay, I see two people say play it. Let me see a vote of 20, and I'll follow the 20. Let's see the highest vote. Please only vote once. Play it, play it, play it. Okay. Okay. I haven't watched it. Okay, but that's not a vote. Okay, you don't already vote already anyway. Okay, good. All right. Okay. Okay, everybody say play it. Okay, attack Tinubu. Oh, that's why. Okay. So why Arise don't normally do things like this? They have not done things like this before. They deleted that video. That video hit 278,000 views. They deleted it. Okay, let me play it, guys. Let's take it. I posted the link for my people. If you want to come to the panel, please get the link and come in on time. Press on the like, help us to share, subscribe to our channel, and also click on the $sign, and you can buy me a coffee. If you think what we are doing here, you are encouraged, then encourage us as well. And yeah, what else? Like, I don't talk like, I don't say share, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, let's listen to this, guys.
After more than a decade of deadly jihadi attacks and mass abductions, Still, the flames of insecurity remain flammable, burning bright and out of control in Nigeria. It's an impossibly difficult blaze, with each successive government failing spectacularly to tackle it. They simply haven't been able to train their water hoses with enough pressure to tamp it down. And now, in one of the strongest security policies implemented so far by the Tinubu administration, the president has declared a nationwide security emergency following a resurgence of a wave of deadly attacks and mass abductions. President Tinubu wants 50,000 additional officers recruited immediately to help tackle the security crisis. And he wants to deploy forest guards to the long stretches of Nigeria's wooded areas bordering Benin, Niger, and Cameroon, which he says are being exploited by the militants to hide and infiltrate rural communities. They must have nowhere to hide, he said. Mr. Tinubu also wants police officers who used to guard VIPs to be redeployed and to receive crash training on how to deal with high-risk asymmetric warfare. Controversially, he's also recommending that local authorities stop building schools in remote areas. Northern Nigeria already has very low levels of access to education, and this policy is likely to make it even harder for some of the poorest children in the region to go to school. All this is coming at a time when President Trump has criticized the Nigerian government for failing to get a handle on the security crisis. And within Nigeria, the calls for the government to come up with a permanent solution have become insistently, deafeningly loud. So is this new state of emergency likely to be that solution? Well, let's see what my next guest thinks. Yusuf Datti Ahmed. The name sparks intense debate and passionate opinions. Many know him as a fierce opposition politician, unleashing biting criticism and unapologetic rebukes against Nigeria's government. But beneath the fiery rhetoric lies a lesser-known truth. A respected educationist who has dedicated his life to illuminating young minds and shaping this country's future through knowledge. From the hallowed halls of Bayes University, which he founded, to the corridors of power, Mr. Baba Ahmed's dual identities blur the lines between politics and pedagogy, begging the question, what drives this unlikely fusion of firebrand politics and educational excellence? We'll have more on that in a moment. But first to the news of the day, insecurity and President Tinubu's declaration of a nationwide state of emergency. And for his reaction and assessment, I'm joined now in the studio by Yusuf Datti Ahmed, politician, economist, former member of the House of Representatives and former senator. He's also the founder of Bayes University and was the Labour Party's vice presidential candidate in the 2023 presidential election. I could spend all night just talking about your credentials and the things that come after your name.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. It's good to see you again.
Can I just quickly add, with all modesty, also Baba Ahmed University in Kanu.
Well,
because we have actually graduated the first set.
Excellent. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we're going to talk about what it is that drives you towards education in a minute. But first, as we mentioned, you are an educationist yourself, the founder of institutions of higher learning. Are you outraged by the kidnapping of school children in this country?
I am, to say the least. I wish it was possible to have avoided all this in the first place. I wish, but wishful thinking is not the life that we live. As a matter of fact, just between you and me, it was after...
And the 20 million other people who are watching.
It was after we agreed this meeting that the state of emergency was announced. And I can't run away from it. Otherwise, I want to sit with you for 1 hour without even mentioning this government, what they do. But There's no way to avoid it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So in that regard,
So everyone should bear with me. It's not me. It is the situation.
indeed.
Please, yes.
And in that regard, what is your reaction to the announcement by President Tinubu of a national security emergency? Because his statement talked about recruitment of more police, crash training, notorious forests like Sambisa being cleared, state police, the ending of open grazing. I mean, did it strike all the right notes for you, or have you heard it all before?
Zero. He has missed the point completely.
What's the point?
Before that, let me quickly say, because you mentioned it, that in the policy, there is a call to stop building schools in the rural areas. Now, that is deadly. That is wrong. I wish Uncle Tinubu can hear this very quickly, and among the entire list, withdraw that one and please correct himself.
Well, it's come under a lot of criticism for
that he
that.
should encourage people to build. If I have money, I will build in the rural areas. Believe me. It is wrong. Let him quickly, his advisors, whoever, remove only that point of stopping people, because in this sense, attack is the best form of defense. We in the educational world, we're fighting a war on behalf of the country that people don't realize. And it's as good as what the armed forces are doing. So for the commander-in-chief to say stop building in rural areas.
I think you said remote areas.
Well, remote areas, whatever it is, remote, populated, unpopulated, whatever it is, continue to build. I'm not contradicting the commander-in-chief, but he has said something that is very wrong.
In other words, we can't let terrorists dictate to us how to run the country.
Yes, and now let me come to those matters. We as a nation have transited from an era, the military era, where we had too much security and too little intelligence, to an era, the so-called democratic one, where we have too little intelligence, too much intelligence and too little security. What really is buttressing my point now? The commander-in-chief is saying crash program. Again, this is a wrong number to dial. Completely missing the point. You want the best of experts to handle this matter. And he is thinking of numbers. It is not about numbers. It is about reducing corruption in the war against insecurity itself. The entire amount budgeted for security in this current budget, how much of that is going actually in the war and how much is going into 2027 elections, how much is going into private pockets, how much is going into... That is the problem. Once you remove that, Nigeria will become secure. And it is not about numbers, because remove the Nigerian armed forces. The Nigeria police alone can wipe out insecurity and banditry in 2 months. Nigeria police. Remove that corruption. Remove political interest. Give them all the support they want. They will do it. So I'm sorry, Mr. President again has missed it. It's not about the numbers.
But isn't what you're saying going to come as part of this declaration of a state of emergency? Because, I mean, not only are they going to roll out their plan, but they're going to take in
did Uncle
a lot of what people are saying.
Did he say anything about the actual procurements of arms? The rate at which they are given? Did he speak about money is getting missing, money is meant for the frontline allowances of our brave soldiers? Did he say anything about that for now and once past? They have missed the point. It is not about forest guards. We are not lacking numbers. Nigerian armed forces rank among the best in the world. I can tell you for sure Nigeria has some of the best records. Nigeria single-handedly stabilized Africa from the late 70s Remember our contribution to end apartheid. We ended the war between Libya and Chad, stabilized Sierra Leone, Liberia, Ivory Coast. We were, shouldering the responsibilities of Niger, DRC, Somalia. The list goes on, Angola, and those on. And then to come back and tell us that they cannot sort the problems of Nigeria out, that is not true. I'm sorry, Mr. President, Uncle, advisors, and all others, they have missed the point. It's not about forest guards. It is laughable to say that you're going to bring up forest guards to challenge the gentlemen in the forest. They are gentlemen in the forest. They are not jihadists. The real meaning of jihadists is totally different from what they do. These are not jihadists. They are gentlemen in the forest doing something else. They attack schools, they abduct, they do those kind of things. The real terrorists in Nigeria are those who are saying that the government has fought terrorism. The real bandits are those who say that this administration has brought security. Those are gentlemen in the forest. I'm not appreciating them. I don't like what they're doing, but
well, I would hope not.
I want us to go back to what brought me here. I want to talk about education.
Yeah, we're going to get to that. But
this government has missed the point.
But you've put us on this trajectory, and you do that all the time.
You put us.
No, you do that all the time, where you start saying things that simply, garner a lot of interest, and we want to hear more. And I am assuming that based on what you've said so far, you do not believe that this declaration of a state of emergency, even though it now has an international dimension, because the Americans are watching very closely, you don't think it has the capacity to stop these abductions?
Because I'm in a rush.
Have a chance of succeeding?
Because I'm in a hurry to drop this topic. This declaration of a state of emergency is a joke. Leave it at that. Right. Remember, memory lane. With you and with another TV station, I nearly stopped the swearing in of this government. I don't want that to happen again. Anything that goes wrong, I don't want to have contributed to anything, because this government is skating on thin ice. And the ice is so thin you cannot believe it. We're in a precarious situation in this country. Remember, I warned us. I warned us not to swear in Tinubu Shettima ticket. It nearly stopped it, if not because some of us were very lazy and scared. We could have stopped it. Now, put Shettima and Tinubu aside. I don't want to talk about them. I want to ask 3 groups of people to please see what they have done. The judiciary, please see what you've done. You have brought in an incompetent government that is incapable of fulfilling their promises. Nigerians, you and I and everyone, Obi Atiku and everybody, see what we have done to ourselves, allowing Tinubu Shettima to ruin our country. The armed forces, see what you've done, that they will come look you in the face and call you bloody fools. I'm not talking about Tinubu Shettima anymore. They are inconsequential because they don't even know what they are talking about. If you say they should stop building schools, for God's sake, I've written you off.
But surely you can't hold them responsible.
They are.
No, hold on a minute. Let me just make this point. You can't hold them responsible for the historical problem of insecurity in this country. I mean, they've been there for just over 2 years.
Can I catch you, Charles?
And this stuff has been going on since 2009.
Can I catch you, Charles? Thank you. You said 2009. From 2015 to now, at least you can catch Uncle Tinubu, because the world had it with late Baba Buhari. Everybody knew what he was. And he had cried to and that it was all over for him. Uncle Tinubu went and convinced him to come back. He showed him the money that Buhari's people wanted to see. It was all about money. He convinced him to come back. Everybody knew late Baba Buhari of blessed memory. I'm sorry. he doesn't know what he reads or what he used to read.
Yeah, but, well, everybody didn't know that because the country voted for him. I mean, so surely you might have known that, but a lot of people didn't know that.
But we were telling the people repeatedly, and they wouldn't listen. That is why we're paying a very high price, and that's why I told you, we Nigerians should not look and say to ourselves, see, look what we've done to ourselves. Tinubu is president, Shetima is vice. What have we done to ourselves?
So what do you think needs to be done? Because let's face it, I mean, a lot of people may be able to relate to what you're saying about the capacity of the government and so on. I mean, you mentioned corruption.
Yes.
That's the central thing that you think ought to be dealt with, and it'll have a domino effect.
Yes. Well, I've mentioned it. Charles, I started telling you, I mistakenly or otherwise nearly stopped the swearing in of this government. Up till today, some elements are blaming me. Ever since a few comments I made, ADC has not recovered. So I don't want to say, you see, I love Nigeria. I don't like the government of Tinubu, but I love Nigeria. Nigeria is my country. This Tinubu government is so weak, is at its lowest ebb. So from this sentence, I'm just telling you, let's move to education.
Right. So let me just say,
I don't. They are in a very, very bad situation. Right. Look, less than 48 hours ago, military took over in a sister African country.
Guinea-Bissau.
Thank you. And President Trump is a very, very serious man. Now, they have, and I know what I say. I don't want to say something that is big, something that is capital, that will harm the junta, which will come and harm the country because I love Nigeria. Everything that happens to Nigeria happens to me, including a commander-in-chief saying that stop building schools. This is what Boko Haram used to say.
I think you have to put that in context.
No, there is no context. Stop building schools in remote areas. You are doing Boko Haram's bidding.
Yeah, but what about the people who have closed the schools that have already been built? I mean, in other words, you have to take extreme measures to deal with extreme situations.
The failing government allowed those schools to be closed. Because the moment you close a school, you are opening prisons. You are opening the gates of hell. The moment you establish a school, you are closing a prison. So I totally disagree with Uncle. Please, they should retract that statement. That Bayo Onanuga, before he let him come back and say, please, we're sorry. Go and continue opening schools. Now, let's leave this security thing, which I didn't bargain for. Let's come back to classroom.
Okay, I will respect your wishes.
Thank you.
And let us move on to education, because you've said that education is key to Nigeria's development and that it empowers individuals and society as a whole. Is that what inspired you to establish a private university in Nigeria, or were there gaps that you were aiming to fill in the education sector? I'm curious to know what sparked the idea, for instance, to establish Bayes University.
Number one, family legacy. The legacy started from when our patriarch settled in Nigeria. And of all the offers he had,
Where did he come from?
From North Africa.
Right.
Then it was province of North Africa. Mauritania was a local government.
So you are Mauritanian then?
No, I'm a Nigerian.
No, I know you are. I mean, you were born and brought up and raised here. But I mean,
when he settled in Nigeria,
you can trace your lineage to Mauritania.
When he settled in Nigeria, in fact, beyond that, because they were travelers from the Arabian Peninsula, they were the real jihadists who were carrying Islam into Africa. But we're not going into history now.
Fulani jihadists?
No. The Arabs from the Middle East.
So are you Arab then? Is that your lineage as Arab?
I don't want to go into history, yes.
Okay.
All right, yes.
That's interesting.
The Hassaniya people who settled.
Oh, okay. Does it mean this is where the problem is coming from? For the first time, Datti Ahmed have admitted that he in the Arab. I don't understand. Maybe now here problem come from. I don't know because they deleted this video. Can somebody
Now that
tell?
was,
Yes, sir.
yeah, the 3 days ago we were talking about how the jihadists and the Fulani migrated to Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not the confirmation. Now this guy told so.
The confirmation or the confession.
Okay, more use confession, you know.
So, Kai, God. So Datti Ahmed, na Arabian man. Hey, God, oh, this one now go affect. It go affect 2027 if you run with Peter Obi. Anyway, I'm coming back. Let me take that back again.
Local government.
So you are Mauritanian then?
No, I'm a Nigerian.
No, I know you are. I mean, you were born and brought up and raised here. But I mean,
when he settled in Nigeria,
you can trace your lineage to Mauritania.
When he settled in Nigeria, in fact, beyond that, because they were travelers from the Arabian Peninsula, they were the real jihadists who were carrying Islam into Africa. But we're not going into history now.
Fulani jihadists?
No. The Arabs from the Middle East.
So are you Arab then? Is that your lineage is Arab?
I don't want to go into history, yes.
Okay.
All right, yes.
That's interesting.
The Hassaniya people who settled in Africa. Anyway, like I said, his family legacy, when he settled in Nigeria in 1925, the choice of that was close to where there's a printing press in Nigeria. That automatically tells you he is biased in education, and he quickly became close to all the clerics and the clergy, the emirate and the writers like late Dr. Abubakar Imam and all the books that he wrote. He also wrote a number of books. So the family legacy is not in industrial, it's not in trading or commerce or some other trade like blacksmiths or anything like that. It's strictly in education. I'm following what the family of the established family legacy, like Dr. Hakim, who went all the way PhD back in Nigeria. Once he leaves public service, he's back in a classroom. Even when he left Shetima's office, he came back to base and
that's your brother, your elder brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so there's always that inclusion. The second thing is character. My character is that whenever I speak about something or complain about something, I will do something about it. I'm not praising myself. It's not good, it may not be good. But that's the truth. Like I keep telling you, I never was a politician. Maybe still now I'm not a politician. But because of these issues like insecurity now, I speak about it, I criticize it. And so I criticize the falling quality of education. What's there to do? Go into education. Lastly, opportunities. From the little readings that I've done, there is something we call in economics the two-gap planning model, the identity of savings and investment and imports and exports. And I applied that principle. Whatever you see now, the lack of security in Nigeria is identical to the opportunities for security business. The lack of water anywhere, if you borrow that principle and apply it, that's what I did.
Right.
So and it worked. So legacy, character, and opportunity. I saw an opportunity in this. Now let's move.
So there's a business opportunity, but there's also an altruistic opportunity.
Absolutely.
Right. And what are your thoughts on Nigeria's current education policy? And what reforms would you propose to improve student outcomes? Because, I mean, that's why you set up a university so you could control the environment yourself.
I am under certain regulators who can attack, who can flog us, who can do anything to us. But at the same time, I'm not afraid to say the truth. When you said policy, I doubt if there is such a thing as policy, because even if there is, they are abusing it. We have read the laws. The same government is breaking the laws. This government is breaking their own laws. How do you establish a university? It's there in Decree 9 of 1993, clearly stated, get your land, develop it your own. Even banks that are less, a bank is less in stature than a university. You cannot start a bank in a rented premises. Federal government of Nigeria since under Buhari have been allowing unscrupulous elements to go and rent buildings and open universities. This is against the law. And we know why they're doing it. I know why they're doing it. They want to fight me. They want to water down the quality. They want to, but look, do you have to destroy the system because you want to fight one young man, one gentleman who left you long ago? They are practicing the same old procurement systems in the public institutions. Go back and see how much did I spend in bringing out a world-class institution like ours. How much are government institutions spending in bringing out poor quality institutions? How much do we spend in doing researches in our place? And how much do they spend to regurgitate a research on the impact of banditry in 3 local governments in one state like that, which are copy and paste. So there is this corruption. So and I beg to say there's hardly any policy. I see a great deal of confusion there. Our bosses, tomorrow they could withdraw our license. They could do anything. We just recovered from certain attacks they did to us, our law program, so many things like that. But look, for the sake of Nigeria, what the hell? Say the truth, damn the consequences. It's only one institution, it's only one individual. If you want to punish us, go ahead and do, but then see what is coming ahead of you.
But let me ask you this, because let me sort of move slightly left field, let me put it that way. We see virtually every few months the government universities going on strike and retarding education for so many students. I mean, we never see that with the private universities and so on. Would you advise them to be more creative in seeking alternative sources of funding? Because that seems to be the issue, rather than just waiting for the government to give them handouts.
Alternative sources of funding are part and parcel of public institutions as we speak now.
Ought to be.
No, they are. Right now, they are. They do generate their income in certain different ways. The problem is utilization. That's why it is. We use ours maximally with even a positive exponential. They wreck public funds with impunity.
So it's that same problem between private sector and public sector.
Thank you. And unless you have leaders truly elected that will treat every public asset like their own, this problem will never stop. Don't deceive yourself. Be it in security, be it in education, healthcare, every aspect of our life. If you don't have the right leaders who remove personal, group, and political interests, things will never be good. Remove these 3 things I say. Give Nigerian police 2 months to end insurgency and banditry. They will do it. There is no 2027 in the spending of funds. Nigeria police, go and finish. They will do it.
Just listening to you, I'm curious to know what leadership values guide your decisions and how you apply them in politics, in education, and in business, because you're an economist as well.
Yes. Tough question. I'm sorry, I'm not sure I have, out of modesty, and because you're asking me to speak about myself, I'm not sure if I have the right answer for you.
But you must have values that drive you.
I do.
Well, that's what I mean. What are those values, and how do you apply
do you want me to put it
in
this way?
politics, in education, in business?
Because there is fear of God, love for my society. Leave these 2 things. Because I love Nigeria and I want Nigeria to work. Even remove that thing. Let's remove fear of God. Let's not go philosophical. Let's not go religious. The simple thing is I love Nigeria. I want Nigeria to work. That is my guiding principle. And because of that, I think Nigeria should have no leader that was rigged in. I believe Nigeria should have no group of leaders whose entire preoccupation in government is about being re-elected. It's about group interests, political interests, and personal interests. Nigerians should for once look for those people out there, insist they come out and seek the position of leadership. Without doing that, people will continue to say it's their time.
But you have spoken about this consistently
over
a period of time.
Yeah.
And over that period of time, clearly, from your point of view, from your assessment, nothing has changed. Do you see any signs now that things may be shifting? I mean, and I'm not talking about from inside Nigeria, the fact that people like Donald Trump have turned their focus on this country. Some have argued that that's why we're seeing all this about, declaration of a state of emergency, and because of that concern about the threat coming from America. Do you see that as being something that can move Nigeria forward in the sense of not just in terms of fear of American invasion, but could actually wake people up in this country and the government to do more positive things to take this country forward?
Charles, you have brought us back to the security that I didn't want to talk about.
Well, it's not just security.
Okay. Yeah, you're talking about leadership.
It's about everything. It's about the elections you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's about
now,
propriety in government.
I'll quickly come back to education. But let me tell you, it is very, very sad. There are times I'm proud to be a Nigerian. But also there are times I question my pride in being a Nigerian, because we Nigerians, we take every and all things on the cheek and we turn the other cheek to be slapped again. All and everything that one individual wants to do, he will do it and get away with it.
Somebody said Nigerians don't like sticking their necks out for anything.
Thank you very much.
They just want to be alive.
Now, American taxpayers' money is valuable, and they know the value if we don't know ours. Yes, Americans can strike. They struck Libya, they struck many places. Nobody from any country will come and do for you what you are lazy to do for yourself. Nigerians, hear this. No Ghanaian or Cameroonian will come to Nigeria and give you good governance. The key to a good life is a good leader. It is your business, how you procure yourself a good leader. It's your business. If you allow people to come and spend their money and make it their turn, their locum, good luck to you. That's it. I can't say it any better. Why I don't want to continue talking about security, because this your very intelligent question is bringing me to say that Nigerians, like Peter Obi once says, wake up. Nigerians, wake up. What are you doing? They are killing you like and you are waiting for Americans. Wake up. No American will ever bomb you for your development. Look at very, very small countries with skyscrapers. Nigerians are more educated than them because it is Nigerian doctors that are surgeons who are in their hospitals. What do they have? The only asset, the only natural resource they have is they have love for their leaders. Their leaders have love for their followers. So look, no need to print a poster. No need to hold primaries and spend money. No need to bribe any INEC. No need to give the police and anything like that. Rule for life, so long as you provide good leadership to those small countries. They sleep till 4 p.m., wake up, go shopping, have dinner, go back home and sleep because they have a good leader. Other countries kill themselves, smuggle out the gold and diamonds, take it to their country, stay in the hotels and pay 20% because they have good leaders. They do all those. Now, I can't say it any better. Wake up, get for yourself the right leaders. Don't allow any loco to rig in 2027 because they will rig and you mean nothing to them. the Constitution means nothing because one individual would say the way he wants it to be interpreted. Nigeria, with the empires, Benin, we're getting to realize now that the artifacts are coming back to Nigeria. It was a highly advanced empire. Kanu in Borno, the caliphate with the knowledge they came with, the knock culture, and all those other, come on.
Yeah,
to tell me that
Nigeria rich history. No
we
question
cannot
about that.
unite just to give ourselves good leaders. We cannot think and give ourselves good leaders. That is not true. And if we continue to allow those locals, then yes, we'll be misruled for as long as it takes. Back to education, please.
We're almost out of time, as I said.
This is what I was afraid of.
No, well, but it's true. We've been speaking since 8 o'clock. It's 8:37 now. So we've done almost 40 minutes, which is the allocated time.
And we didn't talk about the education that I came to talk about.
Well, you did talk about education.
I don't think I did.
No, you did. You certainly did. Don't worry. When you play back the interview, I'm sure you'll see that you talked volubly about education. And you said some very interesting things about it. But you are where you are now, having done all these things, member of the House of Reps, member of the Senate, set up universities, economist. I mean, what lasting impact do you aim to make on Nigeria's education and political landscapes going forward from here?
It's not fair to ask me this with 13 minutes left, but I'll try.
No, actually 3 minutes, not 13.
Oh, come on, you're kidding, you're kidding. No.
I'm not kidding, but you can say a lot in 3 minutes. That's what we do as journalists.
Politically, I want to see for the first time truly elected leaders are sworn in, and
many would agree with you.
Living wages. I have calculated that my good friends, the police constable and the army private, should take home nothing less than 4 times what they are earning today. So living wage, and cascade it all the way up. Living wages. Without living wages for your citizenry, you have a big problem. I believe I am one of those with that kind of attitude.
Right.
So,
and if you had to prioritize those living wages at a time when there isn't too much money floating around, I mean, never mind the issue of corruption. And so I'm just saying, if you were to take decisive steps now and prioritize it, who would you prioritize?
Of course, the
security forces.
No, not just every worker.
No, but I'm saying, given that you've got limited funds,
yes,
who would you prioritize?
Teachers and security forces, or security forces and teachers. Security personnel, but it's not good to belittle any profession whatsoever, because in their own ways, they could be as important as the front line. This program you're holding could be as important, the message you're passing out there could be as important as the guns and bullets they are shooting in the front line anyway.
Well, thank you. I could certainly use more money here.
As for education, the legacy I pray to leave behind is the certificates of graduates from all Nigerian universities without exception to be truly worth their weight in gold. It's not about numbers, it's about the quality.
Indeed.
And what I have done is to lead a quality revolution in Nigeria. Sadly, all I've introduced, not a single university up to now has been able to even begin to mimic like biometric attendance of lectures in base, like anonymous writing of exams, so you can't fail or pass or you can't favor anyone. Conference miking, I hope they're listening and they'll go and start copying me now, because that's what makes me a leader. I established an institution where I do not know 98% of the employees before they were employed. Sometimes we meet in an aircraft flying out, and they
Right.
come to greet me that they are going for a conference from base, which I don't know. An institution with staff and students from every state of the federation. An institution that for the first time in Nigeria's history, a serving president of another African country accepted our certificate. A serving president of
And
another...
the president of Sierra Leone.
Yeah, Senegal. And then the president of Sierra Leone traveled all the way to Nigeria to meet our own president and say, hey, I came to deliver a lecture in one of your universities. And he happens to know the founder of that university. At least it's his nephew
Right.
that founded the university. But look, before I go, what education seeks to do is form citizens of a country into assets. Now, imagine that Nigeria has 237 million assets. And these assets, remember, I didn't say change into assets, form into assets. In the society, for the society. There isn't enough time. There are certain underpinning principles of education which time will not allow me.
Right.
The perennialism.
You've got 30 seconds, I'm afraid. I could listen to you all night, but I'm afraid I have to go in 30 seconds.
Perennialism principle, the essentialism underpinning principles of education, the progressivism, then social reconstruction, and then creativity aspects of education. The 30 seconds you gave me.
Well, I think you
that's
made the point.
all I can say, but just imagine if Nigeria
Well, you're taking more than 30 seconds now.
and the easiest way to destroy
That's
country-
corruption. You're taking... You're taking more than was allotted to you. You're putting your hand in the till of time.
That's corruption. Okay. All right, guys. That interview, I don't want to talk, but I want to hear from you guys. What went wrong on that interview? What makes you think, they deleted? What triggered them? Was the decision coming from Datti Ahmed, or the pressure from the government, or the decision from the Arise body? I don't know. Why did they deleted this video? So I would like to take calls quickly. Then we'll take it from here. Thank you very much, Mother Deborah, for calling in.
Sorry, good evening.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening to you, ma'am. Talk to us.
Good evening to everyone.
Thank you.
In my own opinion, to me, I feel that the reason why they might have deleted that video was because he was critical about the Tinubu government. That's what I feel. He spoke about how he tried to stop them from what is it called? From swearing in Tinubu.
And
and you know that they were not happy about that interview that he did that time. And him making reference to that, I am sure that is why they might tell Arise to delete the video. But in terms of him disclosing that his parents migrated from Northern Africa, North Africa, and it's not a news now. That everybody who has lived in the North, me, I was born in the North. Even as at that time, I know that most of these Fulani people migrated from North Africa. So that one is not a secret. It's something that a lot of people know in the North, that those people, their forefathers migrated into Nigeria, and they settled there for years. They gave birth to children, and their children are Nigerians. So it's not a crime. It's just like now, if you give birth to a child, you migrate to the UK, and you give birth to a child in the UK. Is that child not a British citizen?
Mm-hmm.
So those people, their forefathers, so many years ago, they migrated into Nigeria. Everybody who has lived in the north knows that the Fulani people originally are not even the ones that are inside Nigeria. Their forefathers migrated from North Africa, from other African countries, and they settle.
So, but do you think that is
Nigeria.
also part of the reason why they deleted the video?
I don't see how that is an issue, because it's not a secret now. Me, I know a lot of people know that already. So I don't see how that is. You sounded as if you are just knowing, but it's not a secret and it's not a crime.
No, I did not sounded like as if I just know. This is my first time hearing it too.
No, but majority, even that time I was in school in the north, I have Fulani people that are in my class, and they all know that their forefathers migrated. They are not originally from Nigeria. So what I'm saying is that it's not a secret. It's something that is known. We all know that the Fulani people are their origin. They migrated.
So, Madam Debbie, you think it's a normal thing for him to accept on the national TV that he's an Arab man? Don't you think that's why they deleted the video?
I don't see how he said his forefathers. To me, I don't see that as a secret, because I personally know that a long time that most of those Fulani people a lot of the Fulani people will trace their history back to that. So me, I don't see how that.
And you don't think that can affect his? You don't think that can affect his political career because of that? They deleted the video.
A capital no. That cannot affect anybody's political career.
Okay.
Rishi Sunak has an origin from India. He was born in the UK and he became prime minister of the UK. So that can never affect anybody's politics. So long as you are born in that country, you're naturalized. So even if your forefathers they migrated into the country, and you yourself, you were born here, you lived all your life in the country, no, it cannot affect your political career.
Okay.
So I don't see how that can affect anybody's political career. Rishi Sunak is Indian. His forefathers, his parents migrated from India. He was born in the UK. Did he not become prime minister of the UK? Did anything stop him?
That's
Look
true.
at Kemina. Is she white British? She might become prime minister of the UK one day. So,
but I was asking based on, because your comparisons are quite different. I was asking based on the kind of system we run in Nigeria, where anything can be used against anybody. So
but that is not something anybody who wants to use somebody's origin to attack the person. It does not. I don't see how that makes sense to any. Even Atiku, there was a time they said whether his mother or someone is from Cameroon. Well,
all right, Madam Deborah, round up.
He's a Nigerian, and that did not affect him. So I don't see that as anything because it's not a crime.
Okay.
It's not a crime if your forefathers migrated from
you said
a country
that
and settled in a place. We have all
Madam
the Fulanis that
Madam Deborah, round up this corruption. The minutes I give to you.
Yeah, all the Fulanis that are occupying positions in Nigeria today, if you trace their origin, their forefathers migrated into Nigeria.
You said that before as well.
They are the ones that are ruling Nigeria.
Okay.
So let me just say something briefly about Nnamdi Kanu's appeal that is being refused. To be honest, me, I'm not surprised. I expected that. You see, if you have followed closely this Nnamdi Kanu arrest, all his case, you will know that they have come to a conclusion because he refused to compromise. Probably he refused. They must have tried to make him compromise, and he refused. And now they have finally made their decision. So I know that they are not going to accept any appeal.
Okay.
I think they have already concluded on what they want to do with him, except if maybe he changes his mind to give up on what he stood for.
Okay,
I'm sure
Madam
that is the
Deborah, can
only
you just round up,
condition.
please? Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so
have a
much.
good night.
Yes,
Bye.
yeah, bye. Yeah. Okay. Let's hear from the next person quickly. Mr. Simon, thanks for calling in, sir. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening, sir. I'm going to watch. I'm
Yes,
ready
sir.
to balance.
Talk
Can you
to
hear me,
us.
sir?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Madam, not too good yesterday.
Go ahead. Talk to us, sir. Good evening
As
to
for the months in the Kanu for my submission, as for Tinubu and as Tinubu for yours try for not let the things like this for yours me for not repeating Buhari put for grant for yours, free the guy. But if you look at now Tinubu, no matter what they put, they expect political solution. They're not go work for Nigeria. Tinubu no be like who release am. So that's for my submission now. So because I not saying Tinubu for to release Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu. Tinubu no, he not go do it because if you go do it for that one a long time ago, if we don't solve the solution of those things. And also I say you cannot surely go down. As for Datti Ahmed for what he talk for me now, I describe Tinubu and Shetima, the Muslim, the insecurity stuff. So now I cause that because we did attack Quran secretly. Guess what kind when they point when they point more for that between that Muslim ticket, all those things where they go about the bandit for the country. Now that one looks at that because that guy knowing everything. You know what they play, that the bar may know gonna for the north, what they play now. So now that one look. Now that one looks in cause maybe they take another video because they get to go deep to bring some point for inside. As for the Peter Obi, say whether Peter Obi if me resign or me making continue with the SDP I've been an ADP.
ADC.
ADC. For me, because of this one, I say because no man Peter Obi go. He go come for Labour Party because Abure don't finally sit down, but nobody go feel no. They're not going to they go court no get ahead. The Tinubu they carry Labour Party, Abure fashion because Abure now don't do another neck meeting. INEC go there, recognize everything. So now Abure now dig bigba. So because of this one, so Peter Obi go come out. Because with as the Labour Party they talk, now I know you follow. So Peter Obi will come out for Labour Party go SDP. If you go ADP, if you go that party, because they go put the primary, if you try no way, let me support Atiku.
All right.
What I know be say, the desperate of Ghana, we know the desperate. I mean, go say to say me you forget. Maybe you support Peter Obi. That one no matter. I'm desperate. I mean, say Nigeria work. Now you take on me.
So if they're not given a ticket, make he be the vice president to Atiku, right?
Now win because if you say I mean, look outside. I wish Atiku if you don't win now. Okay. Maybe they release this not to Kanu. Nobody say they result to Nigeria, but at least. May
Atiku win just because to release now the Kanu now you want not because
no. From there, because he could become president for Nigeria.
That word where you talk so you forget in a national TV you did so say me Atiku women they release now the Kanu government if they are listening that means you are wishing now the Kanu to die in prison because remember hold on remember in 2022-2023. Some satanic Igbo people, some of them, while Peter Obi were running out to become a president, they were using their platform to say, maybe that young make it give us Biafra. Then the political satanic elite that capitalize on that statement. Sometimes, before they talk, they listen to yourself. There are some statements you will use, it will become an hindrance to your pursuit. You will not know. How can you just say that may Atiku win, maybe I'll be vice president, they release down the Kanu? No. That word they load, they will make sure they tighten everywhere for this not to ever happen. When I want to start on that satanic narrative again, now beg, stop.
I go by talk finish. I gotta understand it. What I wanted to talk to say because maybe for life Obama become president. Because if it is maybe maybe somebody wish me want me to release him because now they say he do this one, all that is enough. Now they take put out for there. This Tinubu regime.
All right.
If you look at, I know the CEO for inside. So now, if Obama will become president for Nigeria, now make up the clear talk, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Simon.
Talk, sir.
Yes, sir. Before we pick another call, let me quickly say this, my people. those satanic people that were using their platforms at that time, many of them were on YouTube. Maybe Peter Obi win. The only reason why I supported Peter Obi, make it give us Biafra. Make it give us Biafra. Do you know that these people, they are nowhere to be found anymore? I bet you, since Tinubu was sworn in, none of them you've seen on social media anymore. None of them. Many of them were on Twitter. I joined some of the spaces. They were just saying Peter Obi win for Biafra, Igbo man to come in. These things will cause you problem. These things will cause you problem. If you are letting them know this is the reason why you are supporting so person, please, let's listen to ourselves before we say some things, please. Thank you. Black Panther, please talk to us. Are you there? I don't know. Oh, I cut off somebody. Sorry. I did not have picture call already. Please mute yourself. Mute yourself. I'm still doing something here. Stay mute. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening to your name and where you are calling us from.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Nagawatch.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Your name and where you are calling from.
Yes, this is Wealth. I'm calling from Benin.
Thank you, Mr. Wealth. Talk to us, sir.
Okay, I want to talk in respect to what I suspect or what I think. The reason why that Datti Ahmed video was deleted, I think is as a result of the thing he said about Tinubu and Shetima, and also about the school. That school that they suspended, like no more building of schools in rural areas. He now said that it's only Boko Haram that does that. You understand? Only Boko Haram. So, meaning what he's directly saying is that Tinubu is part of Boko Haram. That's what he's saying. And they know that what Datti Ahmed is saying is the truth. So, in order for the truth to go viral, that's why they like pressure the Arise to delete
the video.
Not knowing that Nigerians are smart people. So before you do that, people already extract it out already. The information is already everywhere. So there's nothing they can hide. Even we know what is happening. We know, except if people want to pretend about it. People are aware already. It was like maybe before. Now Nigerians are aware. Even those in rural areas, majority of them are even aware that the people that are currently leading us now, my brother, it's only God that will also, just for us to just unite together. Like what Datti Ahmed said, if he knew, remember, he tried to stop the swearing in. He now said Nigerians, there was no cooperation, everybody was scared, like people were just scared of coming out. And Nigerians would have been able to stop that swearing in, if we are taking that. But I just believe that it's a gradual process, but everybody is aware of everything that is happening. And we are now in a country that you have to now negotiate. You negotiate and pay ransom to bandits, to criminals, to terrorists.
Thank you.
What a shame.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Wealth. By the way, before you go, Mr. Wealth, I need to be with your governor. Your governor saying want to give Tinubu 3.5 million votes and everything. They say kidnapping want buy everybody for Benin. Wait till they talk for this matter.
My brother, all those things where they talk, say that so that 2.5 million votes. The last election that my principal won, how many votes did they win? The total vote, registered voters for Edo State, it reached 2.5 million.
You don't say 2.5 anymore. Now don't increase and say 3.5.
Okay, you don't see increase. Okay. Yeah, in fact, that man is confused, honestly. He is confused. Me, I want to see Edo people not go vote for APC come 2027.
No, but he talk and say if Tinubu not win for Benin, I don't archive her anyway. Say Tinubu not win for Benin, go resign as governor.
In our party, they not go resign anything. They resign. You not go resign anything. You not see person we carry call the interview. He carry person for TVC call the interview. Why not carry people from Arise come?
Okay. All right.
Why not carry people from Arise come? So we know what they happen. All those ones you talk so. Then I want to convince Edo people. Waiting they don't do. Waiting people don't do. We want to convince Edo people. I mean, I they wait.
Thank you, my brother. All right, thank you, Mr. Wait. I want to be hearing from you all the time. I like your submission. God bless you. Thank you, sir.
Don't shake it.
Okay, let's hear from others. A lot of people are actually calling in, but I don't want to take much calls today. I just want to take at least 2 more or 3 more and done. You know, let me move on to the panel. Black Panther, my brother, thanks for calling in. Good evening to you, sir. Yes, talk to us. Talk to us.
Sir.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah. Nigeria, you see, the Datti Ahmed, I want to greet everyone on the studio. Thank you very much. Mommy, that's why I love you. Plenty love. I want to say something here is that, you see, you Nigeria, you see what you said. You said you didn't know that they are not indigenous to Nigeria. But we'll be saying it here now. We brought books. We brought facts. Dr. CM brought a book. I got the book. I brought it. I had more, but I had to put more knowledge into myself. I brought it out. And I brought it. I said, these people are not indigenous. They are from along the side, from Mauritania along the side. They created a mountain and a radical movement towards the north. And that's how they captured the north. They are from the side of Mauritania. And their ancestral home is the Arab nation. So what it is now is that Datti Ahmed, in conjunction with the last person that spoke, Datti Ahmed did a damage to what they are hiding. That was why they stopped history from Nigerian school. Nigerians would have known, and that would have brought in the awareness. And I want to say, contrary to what the first caller said, he said everybody knows it. Even in very Sunak, become this, that. But he forgot that we are not yet a nation like what you have in England. Nigeria is not yet like what you have in England. If we had a nation, anybody can be whatever I want to be. But these people are not. So what do we have now is disjointed country. So, my brother, let us all pray, because he has done a geopolitical damage to the Fulani. That is what he did. So that is why we should be thanking God that man is speaking the truth to everyone. And I want all of us to note now that this man is always speaking the truth, and what he said was truth. And we should all learn to know that history is what we need to tackle a lot of things and make our generation be aware of what we have in Nigeria, of how the country became and what we have today. That is why sometimes we say we should forget history. No, we should not forget history. If you forget history, you will know who and who formed the alliance and what nation become a nation. That's the fact. And now look at where we are now. People were thinking that these Fulani are part of all. They are not part of all. That is why they are telling you and I that they own the country, because they remove history from our education. That is why they are boldly saying it. How can you boldly say that you own Yoruba land? Can you boldly say that? That is wrong. But they are telling you that they own Benin. Like that. They are telling you because the people we have, the children we have now, don't know history. We need to know it. So, like I said, Datti Ahmed had done a geopolitical damage to them. That is why they don't want him. That's why they took down that mercy, because he has opened minds of the people that cares to know. That is why we need to be singing it. Dr. CM and I have been singing it here. That these people are not indigenous to Nigeria. That's why they can do any damage, because they have no stake. That is why they can do any damage. You and I have a stake. That is why we cannot do damage. That is how life is. Anything you have a stake in, you cannot do damage. But if you have a stake, you do any. If you don't have a stake, you do the damage to it, because you don't care. So, Nigeria Watch, we should try as much as possible to teach our people the history of Nigeria. Anybody that has knowledge of history, educating us on it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, one more call, just one more. I think then I'm done. Guys, help us to press on the like, help us to share. I'm returning your call, sir. Are you there? Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Good evening, sir.
Mr. Johnson.
Who is that?
It's Mr. Johnson. I'm calling from Birmingham.
Mr. Johnson, talk to us, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, let me break it down. I want to ask some question. I know Labour Party is no good area for Peter Obi now, So what is your suggestion, Mr. David? For the other caller, I was working to suggest that if Obi, if first of all, Labour Party is gone, Aburi is gone. So what is the alternative for Peter Obi? Obi cannot do it alone without the alliance of the article they refer. They cannot. They're not tell ourselves. We cannot even do for him. It's just the truth. So I want when you were tackling the guy. So Mr. M, it's what's your suggestion of Mr. Obi if he did not stay in the Labour Party? Where do you want to go?
He should resign. Why are you still asking me questions that I've answered already yesterday?
Okay, should resign. Then support who?
He should resign. Yes, if you have uncle, you tell your uncle to take that spot. Don't ask me same question. I don't like people indirectly asking me inconsequential questions. If he resign, you tell your uncle to take his spot. Simple. He cannot succumb and reduce himself to satanism. He's not desperate, so let him be. It's obvious you are an APC person. What's your business with Peter Obi? Let him be. If he cannot be president, let him resign. Simple.
You are too sentimental. I just called to make a request. I say, if I'm an APC, does that mean it's not my right?
No, what I'm saying is that don't question me. If you are giving submission, don't question me. I've given my submission yesterday. If he cannot be president, he should resign. And you are still asking me the same question.
You have the right to support Labour Party. So that will have to support the one that support. Don't say because you are supporting this one, support this one.
No, you can support anything, but don't ask me question here. I don't like those kind of consequential questions. Those are.
This show is to ask questions.
No, not to ask me. Just give, sir. You are wasting so much time. Give your submission, please.
See, you have answered the question. I said, what will be your advice if he does not get the ticket in?
But I've told, you are still asking me. I said yesterday, he should resign.
Okay, fine, that's good, fine. But if you have to resign,
he will resign. He will be forced to resign, or consigns Nigerian will lambast at him. He can never be vice president or Atiku. God forbid. Impossible. Nnamdi, you did this platform. I promise you today, 28th of November 2025, if Peter Obi reduces himself to become vice president, I will lambast. In fact, the way I'll take it with Peter Obi will be more, or I'll take it with Tinubu for this platform. Many of you are going to hate me that time, don't worry.
But lastly, this is not getting effective because this election, and you come support and she still winning to this your government. So when you lambast Peter Obi, you're not getting effective because you will lambast.
Oh yeah, get out. You are a useless idiot. If you think that I don't have a voice, don't ever, in fact, let me block you. Don't ever call to my show anymore. You are banned on earth and in heaven. For you to use that word that my take will not stand, then now God will punish you. Anybody who talk on the comment section, oh, you should have done it like this or that, I will block you. Because I don't want satanic people to call me and be looking for words from my mouth. You will be blocked on earth and heaven. I know you now. The things I don't know you. You are using a different number to call you. So you be Sir Joseph from Birmingham. You don't know. Say we know you. Say again where they call this Asia culture, they come from all the time. You know, say your voice is, you can't change your voice. But nevertheless, I would like us to move on. Listen, don't call into this show and ask me stupid question. Stupid question. And if you think I don't have a voice, yes. In case you don't know, if I don't have a voice, you call your papa platform or your mama platform. Go pass your submission there. Don't call into my show. Don't join the show. Don't call into the show. And if you know that Peter Obi, if you don't want to be vice president, tell your papa may go take a position. Tell your uncle, even you go take the position. God punish you now. I like us to move on. No more calls this evening anymore. God bless you all. Let's move on. Thank you very much once again, Madam Peggy Mode, for all that you do. I'm very, very grateful. Let me call on the first person on the panel, Madam Patricia. Thank you very much for joining us. Comparable fact, you've been on the backstage. I believe you'll be hearing us or following us for a while. You know the rules of this platform. I don't really like re-announcing it. Because many of you, when you join on that platform, your camera is on throughout the time you spend on that platform. But why is it that when people come here to on your camera for verification on the backstage, I will have to talk and talk and talk and talk? I don't like it. Many of you join on that platform, you on your camera. If you spend 1 hour there, your camera is on 24/7 there. here because I allow, or you people want me to introduce that anybody that will be joining panel and camera will be on. Eh? I'm not looking for person to be full. Oh. Now only one person join me for this panel without give submission. If the person supposed to get 8 minutes, I will give the person 40 minutes. If you don't talk finish, I end the show. Madam Patricia, please talk to us. Go with it. Yes, that's fine, sir. I already see you. Thank you, comparable fact. I was just talking to everybody generally. Thank you, sir. Talk to us, man. It's good to have you on the show. Good evening
Good
to you.
evening, Mr. Elvis. I support you 1001%. Okay? If there's something like that, yes, I do. I support you in every wish way, because you standing for dignity, integrity, okay? Which many people don't have. That's the problem with that concussion called Nigeria. Mommy, diaspora, good evening. Yes, so say me, I love you. You know that. So not every day we will be singer, but yes, that's why I'm always here to lend my voice. The comment section people, good morning, good afternoon. Please like and share, and also gift Mr. Elvis. He told it the last time. Can you hear my voice? I'm not the cold don't enter my body, but I'm still here. So but it is well. Our panelists, the ones that are here and the ones that are not here, I agree to now. I appreciate to now. Thank you for your labor of love, yeah, for Nigeria, yes. And I pray that one day all of us will actually see this so-called desired nation, if not in one piece, maybe in many pieces, but everybody will be happy. Okay? Because I'm not going to deceive myself. Anybody want to deceive himself? I'm not saying you cannot deceive yourself. Now, anybody when they go the same direction, that they work out together. If you know they go the same direction, you carry best way be say, una two get different direction they work out. At the end, none of una will feel good where they go. Una will remain for one spot. And then Nigeria dey since independence. Now a day. The thing wey sweet my belle, make I really talk am for pidgin today. When sweet my belle well, when ginger me, when make me say, no matter waiting how long it go take me to come up today, I go stay awake to make sure say I learn my voice. Is the fact that the South elders, monarchs, and elders have now realized what I've been crying and screaming about for many years now. They've realized it, which is good. And I love the way the Oni of Ife said that we have our own way of tackling all these kind of things. If I will go back to our roots, that is what we need. That is what is required. Do you mean that before the British came, they were not invaders? How do we keep ourselves, preserve ourselves till now, till the time British came? We had people, like I said here before, I'll say it again, I will say it again. We have our own mechanism of defense, yes, defense. Yes, that's the right word. And since they don't push us to that border, we go bring all those things out. We have to. We must bring them out. But we can't see one of these politicians will come tell us, say we know if we bring them out. May they come buy all of us first. May they eliminate us first. Take our land. Now that one I want, no go better for una. If you play politics with this movement, all of you now go miss una water low. If you don't value where you come from, look, we are the original people that owns Nigeria. This stupid thing called Nigeria today. Now we get them. Make we not deceive ourselves. Now we get them. The Edo Kingdom, now I get them. The Benin Kingdom, now I get this entity. I get them. And I thank God, say today, we are waking up and we must take our place back. And also can before say, if it not be Nigeria again at the end of it all. Yes, because the direction is going, is heading to that split that we all be crying about. Or even Nnamdi Kanu has been crucified for now. He's heading towards that. That's where it's heading. And I pray head towards that. We need it. We need it. We cannot be subjected to this kind of barbaric treatments in our own land. It's confessed. I know before, yes, because when all the shenanigans was going on, it was only Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo they were talking about. Okay. Later we start hearing Hausa Fulani. That was when they managed to conquer the Hausas and taking over. They started introducing them, changing narratives. Okay. Yes. That your forefather moved from there and came here. It doesn't mean that now, more na conquer go and get the land. More na dominate them. We Benin will not be like that. You know, I will say go to me, because using that was the Benin self is insulting, but I will leave it like that because many people don't know their history. So I will leave it like that. We not be like that. We accommodate people, just like the Yorubas, you know, like the new Fife said. We allow you to prosper in our land. But for you now to come, they take advantage of us, say we not know. Look, we've resisted you. I don't talk here. If anything happens, say war come. They're not going to need to enlist me. Me, I will go Niger, go fight. In my own age, I'm telling you. I said it here, not once. Maybe this is the third time I'm saying it. Anything I can do to preserve my people, I will do it. Even if you warrant me to be the one that will cook it for them, or maybe washing their clothes, because yes, age has also tell on me. But anything I can do to assist, I will still do. What are you going to do? That's the question. What are you going to do? As a Benin man, a Sorobu man, as a Ijaw man, and a Shekiri man, a Kwane man, which now, you know, they try to debate. Okay? Ikwere man, what you go do? You go fold your army, they're going to wipe you away. Is it by coincidence that oh God, I don't want look not be coincidence. Say we are wealthy. Not be coincidence. Not be coincidence. Say the whole resources for Nigeria, they this part of Nigeria when I come from. Not be coincidence. Forget gold, forget that. We still get some and more for where we come from. Only say we never tap into it. So look, when you are blessed, there is something that is about you. Not about making noise. We don't make noise. We are hospitable. Okay? We accommodate everybody, but doesn't mean that we are stupid. So that is the ginger that brought me out today. Say they don't decide now, say now they want to run the affairs, security affairs of Southern Nigeria. Yes, it was about time because I screamed. I have been talking. So people at home, all these people, all these able men, they're bringing them every day with trailers. What do you think they do for this place? I said they not get work. I said no. They cannot be said they'll come walk you. Come walk us. I thank God they are waking up. And they have, and he said something that sweet my belly. Also, another thing. He said there's nothing that the politicians will going to say that will stop this realization. Look, we see how they want to stop now. Whether the people now will go meet the politicians for their house. Make we see how they want to stop her. When we say they can't put the leaders of the land under politicians to do divide and rule. Abi? Okay, now when our Oba speak, or New Fife speak, and every day or OV of the other places speak, the OB of Ekwane or whatever speak. Let me hear. Say one governor can say, nah, man, I listen to Ramo. I go tell you now, waka will go waka for your head. Waka for your head, and nothing will happen. Who not get people go fit take and they make take the sacrifice them. The one way get them, go protect them. Not being get us. Some people politicians get Nigeria. That the people.
Yeah, it's up.
Because of that, they are ready to protect their people because they know that this is their people. Politicians, they know that they are not your people, so you can do them anyhow. And we are also ready for you people. Once those monarchs pronounce what they want, we will come out at Fesuna. Every one of you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. This woman does cut everywhere. Thank you, Ma. Thank you for the Mashisha. I appreciate you. Thanks for your submission. All right. I would like us to move on. Everyone right there, thanks for your time with us. Episode press on the like, episode to share. Before I come to Prince Collins, let me come to comparable facts. Then Prince Collins, I'll come to you, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. Comparable facts. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, greetings, everybody. It has been a while since I've been on this platform. I think I was there last week. But having said that, it's always a good opportunity for you to allow me the time to speak. Yeah, greetings, the panelists, the ladies and gentlemen, especially for Niger Watch for having this platform, keeping it going to inform various Nigerians, about what's going on in this present Nigerian dispensation. So having said that, let me start with Dr. Ahmed, Datti. What you said something about why is he coming to speak, whether it's not going to truncate or worsen his political ambition. No, and I will tell you why. He can't do that because he's part of the Fulani's oligarchy. He can't, they can't do nothing to them. If you're going to do that, then the whole Fulani from every fire and everybody, they don't have any political influence in Nigeria. You might as well, remove them. So that's not possible to begin with. And moreover, they're the one that ruled this country. So let me give you briefly, the history of the Fulani. They are not, a person here has spoken about it. They are not the indigenous of this country. We know the indigenous of this country, people from Edo area, the Southeasterners, the Yorubas, they are the indigenous of this country. The Hausas are the one that, you can say starting there, probably the last to come. This is from my own historical background that I was able to research. They might be the last to come in, but having said that, these Fulanis immigrated, and we can talk about their main mission, judging from Usman Danfodio or something like that. They migrated from most of these Muslim countries, particularly in the north. And there's a little bit of very small amount of the Fulani that do exist. During that time, during the 13th and 14th century, they live with the Hausas. They are more of pastoral. So when these Fulanis came in the 18th century, by that time we already have indigenous, from the southeast to the Bini area. Of course we know about the Bini kingdom, from the west, which had been living here many centuries before they came. So they are the last batch of tribe to, to migrate to this country. Because of their ambition, how they want to Islamize the whole nation. This is, and you can argue about it, whether they want to use through the jihadists, which is the more radical. I'm not here to to diminish the whole Fulanis, but that there's something that ingrained in their culture to conquer and rule is there. But some people took it to a different angle and become a terrorist or something like that. If you look at Turkey used to be a Christian country until the Muslim migrated over there. Yeah, now it's a majority. Even Lebanon used to be a Christian country. So this is exactly what they want to implement in Nigeria. This has been happening. I'm not an Nnamdi Kanu the way he's rhetoric or that he used, but everything has manifested right now because these people has infiltrated our forests. They have started in the north that has been going on for many years. Now they are around the middle belt, around the capital, Niger, Kwara State. They are heading towards west. What we've seen in the south and southeast right now, it's nothing to be compared. But I don't know how far they have gone. Look at what happened yesterday or 2 days ago. Everybody saw the video that happened in Bayelsa. The way I didn't even want to see it. Sometimes I'm not a proponent of jungle justice. But if there's a place a jungle justice deservedly is what happened there in Bayelsa. So that's a textbook on how to deal with these jihadists. So having said that, so the point I'm trying to make about Datti, that he spoke very well. So I just try to clear that part that he endangered himself by by opening up where he came from originally. Everybody knows that. We know about that. I'm surprised, and Mr. Najawat, you act like you are very naive about that. His originality. Everybody knows this. So let's talk about his narrative on on this media space. He spoke well, and we know the man to be a very enlightened person. There's no doubt about it. It shows just what he just showed what actually happened. They might have deleted that speech, but it's already gone viral. So that's the stupid. That shows how our government is inept when it comes to something going on. That what you already put, I don't know who is giving them the advice. What you already said in the internet is already viral. You can delete all you want. Everybody already got it. So telling the Arise News to delete it, and we know why he deleted it. Because he said something about the government, Tinubu government, and everything he narrated. This is why, we know about Nigerian media, they are being censored, So even Arise News that everybody watch, they are not removed from that censorship. So that's why I don't blame them, but this is the culture we have in Nigeria because, we don't have true independence, news media. So that's why they did it because of what he spoke. I don't have to reiterate what he said. Everybody here listened to what he said, about the government. So that's the way I see it, why he said it. But in my own opinion, the conversation that he had with Arise News, what that really showed me that it helped inform the public and debate and hold the government accountability, how democracy is being, supposed to function. That's exactly what he just did, in that Arise TV. And he always does it. He's not afraid of anybody, people like in the South, particularly the South, they can't come boldly and say something like that, the EFCC or DSC or whatever they call them in Nigeria, they're going to come and, start looking for them or PTOB. Of course, they can always talk about him, but they can't do nothing to him either, so let's call it what it is. So that's how I see that. Let me pivot to Nnamdi Kanu. You said the appeal was denied. It's not a news that it's not a news that the appeal was going to deny because nobody even queried that. Because we know what happened. The trial, Naija Watch, the trial is political. The action that was taken is political. Make no doubt about it. That has already been predetermined. Nigeria has no judiciary. The judiciary, is a subsidiary of the executive. It has been like that. It has become worse under this present administration. We don't have any judiciary. Maybe you can say they have Congress, Senate or something like that, they can perform, but they just do whatever the president wants, but But judiciary is the worst. This is why Nigeria is not heading nowhere. I'm not going to call them a fair nation, but they're heading to that direction. He said they are in between. Because what you call a fair nation, that means nothing is functioning. Government is not functioning.
I beg our speaker.
Yeah.
You said something that I would want you to elaborate more on.
Uh-huh.
You said that nobody is bold to speak like the what was it called?
Datti Ahmed.
Datti Ahmed. Especially then you now said especially the South.
No, I said people from the, I'm not talking about you and I. I'm talking about
No, wait
the
now,
politician.
wait. No, don't hurry off. Yeah, you are not me and you, Abi. Yes, but
Yeah.
but you mentioned South, Abi.
Yeah, I mentioned South, East.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let me just tell you something. You have to understand that we are structured people. I want to just correct you in that. We are structured people. We are structured after our monarchs. And when the monarchs were not speaking, we didn't have a choice. But if the monarchs, like now, the Ooni of Ife has said, this is this, I believe also my Oba will come out too and talk. You will see what will happen. It's not that we are not speaking. We are structured. We know what it is to be in a kingdom. Okay? And if our monarchs are quiet, we, the subject, will be quiet. But when they say no, they are not taking it. You will see what will become. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, let me learn. I think she misunderstood my point of view. I'm not talking about individual or the monarch or whatever. We know Benin know they carry life, so that's not even in dispute, okay? I'm talking about the politicians, some of them that has been hijacked. I mean, what I'm saying, the government is going to come after them. I mean, can they put them to jail or whatever? No, but they're going to.
Okay, where's the silence coming from? Can anybody hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, that means a comparable fact, we can't hear you anymore. Although you only have it like 30 seconds left, but we can't hear you anymore now. We don't know what happened. You're still on mute, but I think you are talking somewhere. We can't hear anything. But I'm going to call someone else in case you start talking again. Just pause, please. Okay, I appreciate you all. But before I will call on the next person to speak to us, thank you very much, God's grace. God bless you. You said you have a power voice at Nigeria Watch. Anyone who does not recognize that is not on social media. You created the recognition of Peter Obi after 13 date. The only platform genuinely still working. Yeah, and Mr. Pansat also said the same thing. I don't really need to know this before I will know. When satanic people call into a show, you will know them. Because this is it. I've said it. If Peter Obi, and then they talk him again, I'm not going to look anybody's face for this platform when I change. Maybe that time you not call me chameleon, you not call me bad person, you not call me hypocritical, you not call, don't worry. As you're the column, I will they block you. The duration you be with me on this platform not will count at that time. Yes, because I stand for what is right. The reason why I've been with Peter Obi since 2022 till now, because it's the only person to date that I can see can give me that better Nigeria that I crave for every day. So you telling me, satanic lots, you calling into my show because you're Atiku fan, you want me Peter Obi deputize Atiku so that Atiku can get the popularity to win as the next president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Not because you like Peter Obi, you just want Peter Obi to deputize him so that all the obedience go support your satanic principle to emerge as the next president. Now there you fail. And in case you don't know, Atiku is PDP. My father is a chieftain in PDP. My father is one of the people Atiku consult in Edo State before moving on to the next level. Do your research. I don't brag. The last election, 2023, 2022, 2023,
Hello, Mr. Niger Watch. How are you doing now? Good evening.
Thank you, sir. Talk to us.
Yeah, this is Chris calling from Maryland. Thank you for your good work. I appreciate. And in regards to Mr. Jonathan, thank you so much. In regards to the pool, I disagree. I don't want. I agree with you. I don't want Mr. B to become vice. If he becomes vice, there is no way he can perform. All the agenda he has to restructure Nigeria, he cannot do it because he's under somebody, he's answerable to somebody. So the best bet, if he can't get the ticket, he should resign. It's not a do or die.
God bless you.
If it's not a do or die affair. So if he cannot, some other person in the future will do it. Ojukwu was not able to actualize Biafra. Somebody else is fighting for him. Now that Nnamdi Kanu cannot do it again because he has been caged. Somebody else will rise. That's one thing. America did not get to where they are today. It's a consistent effort. So somebody else will rise.
Thank you.
And I believe me and you will stand up one day to stand for justice. Thank you so much. And have a blessed day.
God bless you, sir. God bless you for standing for what is right. Let me quickly say this again before I go to my panelists. For those of you who think I don't have a voice, I promise you today, if Peter Obi deputize Atiku, I will make sure say Peter Obi fail. I promise you. In case you don't know, who started Obedient? Which platform started Obedient? Bet with me, say that social platform started Obedient before Nigeria was. This platform was already advocating for Peter Obi before the word Obedient amassed like 5 months, 6 months later. When we have to talk about the ethnic group, which ethnic group started supporting Peter Obi in the whole Nigeria? If not the Benin people, Edo people. What are you talking about? You say we don't get voice to stop it if it wants to happen. Make it fair happen. Make the announcement. Make that breaking news happen. You see a different person, a different Nigerian world, a different Elvis, a different character. May triumph. May enter house, may resign. And hold his respect forever. We will worship him forever. We'll go deputize Satanism. How? I would tell us I go manage if you go PDP. As long as I get the ticket, I go manage. They go call beyond that somebody. Enough it triumph.
I beg Niger Watch. I beg Niger Watch. This question has been answered severally on this platform. There is really no need. People hide under Igbophobia to wish Peter Obi be vice. Some are even swearing by whatever they know that Peter Obi will end up being vice for Atiku. Tell them, just be open. Let Atiku present his record of public office. Let Peter Obi present. You be the marker. Mark them and score them. Make Atiku present his own. Peter Obi present. Then Peter Obi will go and be under Atiku because you hate Ndibo. Don't forget, Niger Watch. Then we don't worry. I will speak when my time comes.
I can't wait for your submission. You know, they will continue to try us now, and they want to call in. Now, so I could block all. If I 2027, this one say they'll start. Let the game begin. As soon as they call in, you'll be blocked on earth and in heaven. As soon as they comment and you'll be blocked on earth. If you want to come here, call in, talk about your principle, don't get problem. If now you're calling and tossing now article you want, you'll give your submission, you'll go. People will counter you. Don't try to use this your satanic, psychological, deceitful idea to take cash outs for you. No, I'm bigger than that. I would like us to quickly listen to what our father here have to say.
Mr. Elvis.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Okay, go ahead, man. Quickly say what you want to say. Under Patricia.
No, one they don't carry one news, can't give you for you. For comment session. Alina politics. I've been waiting to say. Wait. Yes, Naina. Say breaking news. Article /Obi to be announced 25th of December.
No, I've not seen any article like that. Me, I want to make it happen. I want God. You go see, when I go see the way this platform go take boom. If I change narrative, when I know your worry, anybody will go blame me that time. God will punish you in advance. I feel you the talk and God will punish you in advance. But let's listen to this.
I'm sending this voice note to you just to pass on to people. If you wish to play it, fine. If you don't, there's no problem. If I could play it directly, I would have sent it out somewhere else. But now let me say this.
We're not hear anything.
Nigeria had gotten to a place where I got to. I was listening to you and the people you were.
I'm not hear anything.
No. I can hear you clearly, loudly.
You are support to Mama Airport.
What do
you call it?
Please. Can everybody hear this audio?
Obi should go for vice.
Yes.
Everybody is hearing, Let's move on. Thank you. It's very important audio.
To go for vice president. And another fellow was saying if Obi wants to make an impact, he should go for vice president to Atiku Abubakar. Listen, I speak to Peter Gregory Obi directly now. If you wish, play this to him so that he will hear. Mazi Gregory Peter Obi. Mazi Gregory Peter Obi. Mazi Gregory Peter Obi. Ugboro atọ ka mkpọrọ afa gị ugbu a. Ana m ayọ gị eji m aha Chineke na-ayọ gị. Ahụ m na iwe ezigbo Kristian Igbo nwafọ Igbo wụkwanụ ezigbo Katọlik ṅụjuru mmiri ara afọ. Lekwa ihe na-eme na Nigeria. Yọọ na ha jụ inye gị president slot somewhere. wepụrụ ha aka. Don't fight for any office. Ma ha ekweghị ka ị were presidential position. Nigerians niile na-eche gị ka ị weta that position ka ha vote oro gị so that ka ị ya nye aka megharịa ihe niile na-aga na Datti Ahmed. But ha sị na Igbo agaghị aba ebe ahụ biko. Ọkwa iwe ebe Nnamdi Kanu ebe ha were ya gadowe na. Biko gbaanụ mbọ Igbo niile si na gọvanansi Naijiria pụta. Onwe ihe anyị ga-eme kepụta onwe anyị ka anyị mewe ya kepụta onwe anyị. Ka anyị si na gọọmenti Naijiria pụọ. Somebody say na ha place Igbo third fiddle. Third fiddle na press Igbo. Igbo bụ aha Naijiria nwere. Igbo bụ aha Naijiria nwere all over the world. Igbo bụ aha eji aga mba Naijiria nwere all over the world. Maazị Peter Gregory Obi Ejimchukwu na-ayọ gị. And as a presidency, anytime I'm from government, but I got my cover go make it but I made Jidenka. And my yogi now I took one in Efe. Happening in presidency because we pro Canada thing. Oh, no matter who game, can you double? I double. Well, one Baziam Bochok, I say, dozy. Oboda Korea Biafra and Biafra also. Here on Korea, we are ready to go for it. Onye choice anyị, oso anyị, onye kwere iso anyị, ha gaba Igbo ga survive for the Ejimchukwu na yogi ekwekwe ma accept to any position of vice presidency. Ha ga ridicule oge. Arụ ọrụ with Atiku as a custom officer. Murtala Mohammed International Airport. Ogo bụ the area controller. Rank oji bụrụ area controller there. Eyiri m eyife m ya. But ha chọka Igbo bụ n'isi enu mba anọ. Ọ ga-awụsọ ha nwa. Ọ wụsọ ha nwa. Eme Nigeria mee ha. Ndị a niile a na-akpọ kidnapper na-akpọ Fulani cattle genenwa bandit for that one. Ndị a niile bụ Fulani si na Sahel kpọbata biko jinunu ha juru adị Igbo ha nọ n'ime ọbịa adị Igbo ebe niile. Biko Peter Obi ji ndụ gị mere ihe. Ọ bụ na ha jụ na ị ga-abụ president anwakwana anwa may accept vice president anụ ayọ gị n'aha Chukwu. Ịma ihe ị ga-eme inwe the voice ọ bụ ị ga-achị to the Vatican your Vatican ka ha gba ndị a na-ekwu okwu bịa Naijiria bịa nye aka Christians niile nọ na North ọ bụ na ga-enyere ha aka kpọpụta ha esi ebe ahụ pụta si ndị a bịa chụpụ ndị a niile ka ha ga-achị ebe ha si bata ọ ha join ya ndị otu ha nọ na North ọkwa ha sị na ha nwere ana ha nwere ebe niile ha ga-anọ n'ebe ahụ. Cattle is it until they take our land in the southeast or anywhere in the south before Haman had a real cattle? And I can confirm it because, yes, the expanse of land in the north is far more than that of the south. I walked around the entire northern part of the country. I can name them from Sokoto to Kanu to name it. All the way to Borno. Agazumeba doing government work. However, what are they looking for in the southern land to come and say they want land for grazing? What are they doing? It's land grabbing. Maazị Peter Gregory Obi, onye a na-agwa okwu here, eritacha nwe nsogbu anya. Ọwa anya ka m na-agwọ na America ebe efu. M nọ na-agwa okwu ugbu a. Ọwa anya ka m na-agwọ. Ọwa anya ka m na-agwọ. Otherwise, eme mind mpụta Nigeria, nchọwa ebe nọ, fụ gị, kọwara gị. Even Makano carry in Kemna Koya Biko, Yena could equipment Iberigo Party Ozugo. Iberigo Party Ozugo. Oye Pepper, all I have to do with the presidency Biko, Wepulaka. Kaitowa knows and then because you my game, Kafos of Funa. Duru Mokemabo, Gaddafi abo Nnamdi Kanu. Gawa isi Sokoto, Igakowa ala na Fulani we Nigeria. Une kwekwana biko. Onu one politics biko. Egypt chukwu yogi. Na yogi again. Chukwu gozie gị. Ka ị ga-ege olu a. Chukwu nyere gị aka. Na-eduga anyị so na anyị na-ekpere gị ekpere. And the Almighty God we guide you. Ị ga-succeed. Ọ bụrụ uche Chukwu na ị ga-achịrịrị Nigeria ọ ga-emezu. But ọ bụ na ha chọrọ ime ya ka ị hapụ ime ịjọsụ mechuo gị ihu ji nwayọọ hapụrụ ha ihe a si ebe ahụ pụta. Eji m Chukwu kene gị ka ị ga-eme izu nke a. Chukwu gọzie gị na Jizọs. Mr. Niger Watch, I want to thank you if you can use this opportunity to pass this message to.
Okay. That was a very powerful message, but I believe my Igbo people will understand more. I wish anybody can interpret that later.
So, Mr. Singer, what
yes,
did you say?
I can. Yes. In fact, Niger Watch, it's like you're a prophet. Exactly what you said regarding P2B is what the guy, but he's putting his own, begging him.
Man, it's not a guy, please.
Huh? Oh, sorry, Sema. Oh, sorry. I take it back, please. With all due respect, exactly what the speaker. Let me use the word the speaker said. He's telling P2B, let him never ever dare dream of becoming a vice president to anybody, let alone Atiku. That what the whole Nigerians are waiting for is to see him as a presidential candidate of any party, then they vote for him again. That for him to ever think of taking a VP to Atiku, he better resign with his reputation intact and go home, and then people will still respect him more than they have ever respected him, because that is principle. And that's exactly what you said, Niger Watch, if I get you very well. So it's a matter of details for him to be saying, maybe look at where Nnamdi Kanu is. They've rubbished Igbo man for a long time. Now they want to bring out a shining light in P2B, who Nigerians trust, to rubbish him again and put him under vice, that he will never perform, that is in his best interest, let him go home. If they feel that nobody can give him presidential. Anyway, just the thing, so there's no need bullying about it. I've given you the message, exactly what you had in mind. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Oga CM. I'm very happy with that interpretation. All right, I would like us to move on right now. The next person that needs to speak to us now is Prince Collins, then King Emeka, Mr. Oduwa, before Oga CM. So I might take a break. I just back.
Mr. Elvis, please, when it gets to my turn and I don't respond, just move on. I'm entering into a meeting, so
okay, that's fine. Sir.
When I join,
just unmute yourself. Yeah, thank you. Okay, yes, the people that need to speak now, Prince Collins, Mr. Oduwa, and Oga CM. I want us to talk amongst ourselves while I listen. Thank you very much, guys. God bless you. Mr. Prince Collins, talk to us.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Najawash, and I want to thank all my panelists and extend my best greeting to Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, and those in the comment section. Thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of us. Let me start from, I'm going to be brief because I've got a lot to say. Let me quickly talk about what the son of former governor of
Erufai.
And what his son said about justice in Nigeria. You know, it's very clear that there is injustice in the dissemination of justice or penalty to those they refer to as terrorists in Nigeria. So what he has said is a clear statement of the fact that we are, not giving equal opportunity and fair hearing when it comes to justice in Nigeria. And the impact of all these things is that it will lead to lack of confidence in terms of people and the government, and favoritism towards one so ethnic group against the other one, can lead to unequal access to resources, which is just happening, opportunities, and even the justice that we are talking about now. Tribal politics in Nigeria is very, very, defied to the extent that ethnic identity can play a very significant role in politics and lead to biased decision making when it comes to resource allocation, when it comes to justice, when it comes to equitable distribution of right and equality. All these things are what has led us to where we are presently. But people don't understand it. But it's a systemic arrangement, that gradually, grow without us knowing it. It grows to the extent that you now, have tap roots and fibrous roots heading onto the system, and people will now build up confidence and build up powers with those tap root and extended root to be able to benefit from it. And when you now decide to fight that corruption or corrupt system, people that are benefiting from it will now fight you back, and that is what you have in Nigeria. So, if we have to, emphasize on the impact, it might be very, very elaborate. But let me quickly, because of the time, let me talk about Jonathan, that was former president that was trapped in Guinea-Bissau because he went for election monitoring. You see, we are still where we are. When you wallow in a place where there is no truth, when you play with the truth when it comes to justice and the right of the people, most especially when it comes to transition from one government to the other, and that has to do with election. Election is a very critical point in any nation. When you play with it and you pretend to be performing the right thing or pretend to be on ground, and you are not doing the right thing, when such thing comes, you might be sharing from the burdens that will come out of it. That is what was about happening to Jonathan, because Africa has lingered so much in a democracy that lack transparency, in democracy that lack fairness and freeness. So people have grown to that extent that they are resisting the intention of the people that are playing, that are let me use the word the players. The people that are on the bad governance, according to Nigeria, was the people that he refers to as satanic politicians. People are beginning to resist them in part of some African countries. So when these people hold election and they want to do nonsense, things like this can come up where you have this kind of coup. And if we are not careful, important people can lose their life there because they are not doing the real thing. A place where election is not properly held, where there is biasness, where there is injustice, where there is unfairness to election. Person like Jonathan is not even supposed to go there. What's he doing there? So it would have just happened, and it will happen. Thank God he's back. Then, if we have to go to, I want to talk about what happened in Niger Delta the other day, what they did to the terrorists that tried to terrorize them. That is what I call, that is what I would call, the citizens standing up for their indigenous people. When you have indigenous citizens standing up to fight against injustice that are coming. You see what they did? They didn't wait for their king or their leaders or whoever. They came out and fight against the external bodies that is coming to fight against them. That's exactly what every ethnic group in Nigeria is supposed to do now. They are supposed to arm themselves and prepare for whoever is coming, because the country is not safe. The government has failed us woefully. The system has collapsed. So people have to stand up, not waiting for. That is why I was against what Ned Nwoko was saying. He was saying the right thing, but not in the kind of environment that we are living right now, not in the kind of Nigeria that we have, because it won't work. If we are waiting for the law to be passed before we begin to protect ourselves, then we are all going to be dead. Those that are going to be left are going to be women and children. So we don't need to wait. We need to act fast to protect our access, protect our land, protect our territory against territorial invasion of these herdsmen, terrorists, and Boko Harams. We need to. It has to be now. We don't need to wait for any law, because the law has failed us. They are against us. They are not working for us. There is clear sign of inequality. We are all seeing it. There is nothing that is just justifiable in the system that we have in Nigeria. So we don't need to wait. Everybody needs to stand. The way the Niger Delta people have stand, kudos to them. Let the Edo stand up like that. Let them arm themselves against their enemies. Edo has been known for a very long time as a land that fight against the enemies. But I don't know what has transpired. The politicians have sold us. They sold our right. They've compromised with these evil people, and today we are helpless. But it's not late. We need to, stand up for our rights and see how we can liberate ourselves. I remember those days when we were growing, when there is issue in the south. The Northerners will come with the military government, will come with northern military men to come and quench the issue. Even issues that does not demand military coming, they will bring the military. They'll come and start molesting us, beating us, dealing with us severely, speaking Hausa. They don't even know. They don't even speak English. The only thing they hear is Zoma. Then they will deal with us. They will make sure that they oppress us to that extent. I even went as far as asking my dad, why is it that if anything is happening, so this northern Arab people coming to wear their helmet and molest us with their uniform and all that? My dad told me that the Northerners are the one ruling Nigeria. The British has given that power to them before they left. So you see that the majority of the soldiers that we have, they are from the north, and even those that are leading us as military, they are from the north. And these people, they are called Fulani people, just as the Datti Ahmed have said. That is how they migrated. They came in with religion, just as the Christians came in with Christianity. The Fulani, they came in with Muslim religion, and at the end of the day, they in the name of indoctrinating their religion, they installed their emir that became leaders. They oppressed the real Hausas that are real indigenous of the land, and they started spreading, conquering until they got to Kogi area. So we have to stand. This is the time for us to stand and fight against this evil. So every land has to stand and make sure that they fight against it and do it right. Because if we wait for them, they are going to invade our land. Look at our Edo State governor right now. Look, he can't even speak. He doesn't even know what to say. All he knows is, I'm going to give 3.5 million vote to what's his name, the president. And what's the total population of Edo people, both children, women, and old people? We are not even up to 5 million. Where are you going to see 3.5? So it shows that he doesn't even know what he's doing. He doesn't even know the statistics of voters in the land. Why what's his name? Jide was interviewing him. Jide was just looking at him as, how did this one become a governor? I saw Jide just, kind of joking with him, saying that does not amount to election. What you are saying does not amount to this. It amounts to, I go outside, I see people. If you see, he was just talking like Agbero in the bus stop. I'm so disappointed to have that kind of person as a governor. He doesn't even know where he is. He doesn't even know how to answer reasonable questions. He doesn't even know the corresponding answers to any questions that is being asked. He's just there. Asiwaju was talking about, can't you see that people that are sitting there, they are putting in that Asiwaju cap? This is that. He doesn't know what he's doing. That is where we find ourselves. If you have a governor that is in that state, the people are going to be in jeopardy. They are going to suffer perpetual pains and agony. There will be no rescue. If anything happens in a donor to any northerner, you're going to see the way Okpebholo is going to go and start kneeling down for them over there. So that's where we are. So the people must rise. And I appreciate what the president have done recently, that is trying to make sure that it brings about local police, community policing. It's very important so that everybody can protect himself against this injustice that is going from left and right, north, south, east, and west, that is going to envelop the whole nation. So I'm praying that everything he has said, you should you should have the political will to make sure that these things are going to happen. And when it happens, we are going to see how the outcome is going to impact on the citizens, because we are tired. We are suffering too much. We are tired of this kind of pains and agony. People are not living freely anymore. They can't sleep with their 2 eyes closed. What kind of nation is that? It's better for that nation to just be at war, declare war, so that we know where we are. So at this point, let me stop so that I shouldn't look as if I'm stressing it too much. Let some other person come in, because Nigeria is not with us right now. So Who is the next person that is coming in?
I think it should be, is it Odua or I don't know who is on the
Talk now. We want to talk.
Mecca is supposed to be the one speaking, but anyway, if Mecca says if it is not there, the other person can take.
No, wait, Madam Patricia, please. You are let us do it one by one. You have spoken before, so let the next person speak. When we speak, right, we will start to discuss.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Good evening, Nigeria Watch.
Okay, hold on, Mr. Dua, 1 minute. 1 minute. Sorry, sir. Mr. Patricia, just 30 seconds.
I beg. Nah. Okay, now waiting you they talk. Now I may be one shoot my foot, regarding the what you say na Fulani now they say they hand over Nigeria to. That the narrative where we not supposed to even say now so, because like I also said yesterday, it was said that if it's like okay, if you have a house now, okay. If the person that the leader, the elder is falling, it will definitely hand over to somebody. Not mean say that person will come begin the oppressed the other people.
Yeah, you are right. That's why we need to fight. You are right.
That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, wait now. Okay, even the British, in their own wisdom, knowing that it's not like the Fulani is taking it this way now. This is not what they meant by saying make una first they leave this place for now. You know me say now una get the place. That's why they put that clause of 100 years. 100 years. If you people there together for 100 years, if una sister are not there together, una can separate.
Okay, thank you. Okay? Thank you.
So that is the point we should be making.
I'll bring you in again.
That is the point we should be making. We should not be like they not give them. They not give them. There was a clause. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Dua, come here, sir.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. As I said, good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and the passerby. Happy Saturday to everybody. Well, what are we really have to see? It is obvious that the Nigerians, or so-called geographical location, or the territory known as Nigeria, the so-called indigenes are sleeping. Because if not, that is why I love what happened in the bush they show. Because that bush did not show any state, but it showed that it was Niger Delta bush. So I love what happened there. But in other hand, if you're to be me, that video will not even come out, because whatever you find in your bush is bushmeat. So, and this is where I call on the Edos out of all the Benis, the Edo, the Yoruba, the Asans, and our brother from Ondos. Because I heard now that they were, I think, in the Kwara State. So all those our brothers of Ilori, our brothers of Kogis and on. They are being ravaged. The other day, I said it here, that in Kogina, Ododo have given these people powers. Did you know that he have crammed them Emir, he crammed Sadiki, I think Sadiki was just 2. The among Emir, the cram was about 8. Now you cramming them Emir in your land. That means you have given them the land. I said they have overgrown Kogi, they have captured Kogi. I said it, that we should wake up from our sleep. Yes, Mama, I know that we structures and we obey tradition, because let us not deceive ourselves. We did not really.
Yes.
I bet off your camera. Be like say you too tired for your eye. Off your camera. If you reach your turn, they will call you. Thank you. Everybody. Thank you, sir.
So we are really structured. We believe on our traditions, our which is our religion. That is our way of life, and we believe the authority give command. But in other hand, our people have no patriotism in them anymore, because when Asoro left Ebotubu, which is known as Asoro Hill, to come and fight at Sokmomba Road, it was not the palace that gave him the permission to come and fight, because he know what was coming to the land was not good. That was how he left his place to come and defend the land. If Asoro know that the people, the British will use the Giligili to come, he would have not even left this, because it was his road. So he decided to come and defend that. This thing that is coming, he left his own house, the place he would have had more power. So the thing is, we the Edos who remain at home, who claim we are so patriotic, we believe our laziness is too much. That is the reason we are saying palace are not giving order with the Benin, whether the Edos of the debtors. The palace are not giving order. That is where the monarch. No, it is because look at Harrison Gwamishi. Since Harrison or Gwamishi who is a patriotic, one of our Benin sons, that is a patriotic, that is so concerned. How many of our people, whether from Edo, whether from Delta, are really say, no, what this guy is doing, all of us supposed to join him? How many? No, because all this our brothers who shows those things, they were patriotic in what happening to their state or to their region, to their environment. That is why they said, because I believe on what the Bible says, and that is only Lord Jesus Christ give. The Moses said, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. And that is only what quench your enemy, not to overrun you. Because you cannot tell me that kidnapping in my state. That is why the other day one person said, police told them that the power you are using to block this road, why did you not use it to go after that those criminal, those kidnappers that kidnap your people? I said, yes, that is a direct message, because you cannot claim to me that you are Mr. Black, you are Mr. Red, you are Mr. White, you are Mr. Green, you are Mr. Yellow. Then you are using it to oppress people in your own place. Before you hear, they will say, two, we are counting scores. We are counting scores. Just take revenge. Now, the time for you to take the real revenge, you are now coming for protest to come and block the express road, which it is that thing you used to take revenge by removing your brother, removing your sisters away from this earth. It's what they used to come and kidnap your people in your community. You could not take that force and pursue them inside that bush and said, you must rescue your people. Then you are not shouting, government did not permit you. Is it government that permit you, that you enable you to take away with your brothers and sisters? In the name of, you are Mr. Green, you are Mr. Black, you are Mr. This, you are Mr. That. You begin to shout useless nonsense, this, that, this, that. Why did you not shout it and enter the bush with those kidnappers and make sure you rescue your people from those kidnappers? So, that is why the northern people who know that they are patriotic on their way of dominating us fill our bushes, that our people cannot go to farm. I'm still saying it till today. If I were to be in Edo land now, the way Sunday Igboho we are raising awareness, or the way these people are raising awareness, the way Agwamishi are doing it, likely I will have been doing, because I am patriotic in my land. My forefather was a warrior. That is why in my greeting we say lying. So we were warriors. But today you don't see those things in us. That is why when I hear our people are shouting, we know who we are. You people don't know who you are, my dear. We know who we are. We know who we are. I will laugh. I laugh over here. Because I know that I laugh over our people in glorious way of life. Because we are so lazy that we cannot see reality. Instead of our people to see reality, our land, we are a fertile land. Our land was the fertile land in Nigeria. And say, oh, we don't use fertilizer. If you apply fertilizer to our land, your food, your crops, we wall away, we spoil. But today, that is a place that you cannot even bring yam, cocoa yam. The little plantain, the little place you have, then they have, with their laziness, have sold the one that is not left. The criminal, the kidnappers will not allow you to go. Then you fold your hands and start shouting, we are hungry, you. We are hungry in the country, the government, the insecurity. Is it no human being like you that form that insecurity? Yes, the government is a terrorist government. That is why when you come out to protest, it will tag you as terrorist. Instead of him to arrest the terrorist and sentence him, he will not be arresting you. That is the reason. Today, Nigeria government have shown to us that they are the terrorists. That is why the terrorist people, they doesn't talk about them. To them, those ones are their perfect workers. Nnamdi Kanu said, let us resist this evil that is before our land. Sunday Igboho said, let us resist this evil that before our land. They call them terrorists. So my people said, it is the where animal enter bush from your farm, the hunter start tracing the leg so that he can know where to hunt. If a government could not ask Sunday Igboho, what make you to begin to agitate? The Nnamdi Kanu, what make you to form ESM? Automatically show you that those government are the terrorists. So you are not fighting against them. That is why they are calling you terrorists, and that is why they want to make sure that they show Nnamdi Kanu, they make sure they give him life imprisonment, whatever, because they are the terrorists while you are blocking their ways. Because the government who they say it is caught, the person they say they arrest as terrorists, they put those one into their soldier. Don't you? What did they tell you? So until the certain people said, that is why they use the sand. Until you wake up and say, this land was my forefather, and it still remains for us. We will not tolerate it. That is always us. Then you people cannot dialogue and know how to live together. For you, you did not do those things, you will remain slave, just the way we are living under slave in the time of military. So you will still remain that slave. That is only what can say to us. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Dua, for that great submission. Is King Emeka there?
I think he said he's in the meeting. Maybe if he when he finishes.
Mr. Sia, you go ahead, please.
Okay, thank you. I believe it's I can't remember. Sorry. Thank you. Of course. Mr. Collins. Thank you. It'll be a long time, really. Thank you very much. And then please observe our protocols. I greet each and every one of us. You see, let me start with what the other the chap we listened to his voice and what Niger Watch stressed. You see, there are questions we've answered here over and over again. And I think on today's opinion poll, is it? Yes, opinion poll. Niger Watch, I think I've already voted regarding P2B being a vice president to anybody, including Atiku. You see, people should, at some time in life, people should be able to stand for something. What we are saying, if you really want Nigeria to be good, you have to, because some of us live abroad. You bring a presidential candidate and look at what he's capable of doing. Atiku has been a public officer, at least in politics. He has served in the executive department for 8 years. Let him present his record. P2B, you are no longer a greenhorn. You've served for 8 years. Present your record. This idea of P2B should go and be deputy to Atiku. Why? Why? As crooked as Nigerian politics is, why must it always be Fulani? Why? Shagari Fulani, Yaradua Fulani, Buhari Fulani, Atiku Fulani, keep trying. Erufai tomorrow. Sorry? No, but Babangida is a new person. So why must we be doing all this? Okay, if the person is saying, why can't Ichekiri man be vice president to Atiku? The Ichekiris, are they forbidden to be vice president? Why can't they go and take Ogoni man? Why can't they go and take why can't they go and take anybody? Why must it be P2B go and be say? I mean, anyway, that has been answered. Niger Watch, I will be number 2. The moment this thing happens, after you've spoken on your platform, if I'm available that day and I will try, unless I'm not, I will be the next person to demolish P2B. 2 of us, that will be our agenda. But I know, based on what this man, whose voice we listen to, beg P2B, he dare not try it. It is better for him to quickly say he's not contesting than to be vice president to anybody. His reputation that is not yet stained will still be intact, so that anytime the people want to judge him, they judge him based on what he did, not that you failed the election. That somebody rig you out of election is not a bad reputation on you, unless you steal. EFCC cannot go and catch you. Oh, you contested for governorship, they rig you out. EFCC will come and arrest you, say, why? Because you didn't win, therefore you should. EFCC. No. It's only when you commit financial crime. So P2B, your reputation is intact. Don't listen to anybody. You are better off. Let the person come to Niger Watch and tell us, this is the best candidate, better than P2B, and the person is standing. Then we examine. I mean, I'm not dogmatic. If you win me over, I go. But until then, I don't see why P2B should be deputy to anybody, including Atiku, of all people. Look at what Obasanjo wrote about Atiku. Sometimes these people wishing P2B's, what is it called, to be deputy to Atiku. You see, question, what really do they want Nigeria to be? These are some of the people that they were disturbing us 2 years ago. Tinubu is the man. He's a strategist. Tinubu built Lagos. Tinubu has devoted already 25% to education. Look at his budget. He has already sold. Now look at. One came here saying he's disappointed in Tinubu. When I want to say he regret, he said, no. I didn't use the word regret. I said, okay, you said disappointed. Only God knows what him be disappointing and the regret. Just the reason I'm. Somebody will now come and tell you, I'm disappointed in Tinubu. But if I interpret it as being the regret in action, he said, no, I didn't use regret. I used disappointing. That day we struggle.
Sir, I can put that. That person regret is different from disappointment. Because like Buba Galadima was disappointed in Buhari because he could not complete their mission. So that is disappointment.
Okay. You voted for somebody to do good. The person didn't do. You say, I'm disappointed in you. Me. If I say you are regretting voting the person, say no. The word regret, but let it be. The person say disappointing. Okay. So what are we talking about? Sometimes when people talk, you said, if really you don't do you in any case. Use Nigeria as your own company that you formed, and you want somebody to manage it for you. Will you go and choose a criminal or somebody who has got? That's why you say bring application, bring a reference, and in the person's this thing you screen. You say, look, from what I'm getting, is it because this is Nigeria? You can wish a criminal to be in charge because you hate the other person personally, or you hate his tribe or you hate his religion, or because of the money they are going to give you, the small change where you get. Now look at where we are today. Look at where we are. I don't know I will ever be alive to hear Iba Gani Adams, Aaron Okokanfo of Yoruba land, the saying that the Fulani has infiltrated all the forests of Yoruba land. Do you know the meaning? He's crying, opening up, that they've infiltrated, waiting for anything to happen. Is that where human beings should be living? Mind you, Tinubu is a Yoruba man and the president. The man is overwhelmed. So these are some of things people should take into consideration, and they are planning to give him again 4 more years. He go win second term. So for what? Look at the suffering. Look at people they are buying. Look at people they are buying in Kwara. How many of them they are Igbo? How many are Yoruba? How many are Bini? How many are Urobo? How many are? Just check them. Look at this are Fulani buying with that is by themselves. And now the Minister of State, Zim Matawale, they call him, is the negotiator. They are the people that are now ministers. You see, what I keep saying, and that brings me to this issue of when people say, come here to say we need to recruit more people into the armed forces. As a principle, I'm not against, in fact, we don't expect somebody who is not a Nigerian to be in our armed forces. Every country will recruit from their citizens. But what I'm saying is this, the way Nigerian military is now, it has been infiltrated. Our soldiers used to go to Ekomog and came back with glory. They went to Liberia, they went to Sierra Leone, they went to Congo in the 1960s, they've been to Namibia, they've been to Mozambique. They helped the UNITA rebels, in Angola. Nigeria military under Murtala Mohammed, they've gone so many things in Africa. And we are proud of them. Do you know why? Because as at then, you can never hear say a repentant terrorist is part of the military. It's as simple as that. I say that if I'm the commander-in-chief, the first thing I will do is to call the chief of army staff, even before I change him, if there is need. Please, the list of all those repentant Boko Haram should be, within 24 hours, wipe them out or just remove them. Because for you to be in the Nigerian military, there are two ways you can enter our military. Either you go to your normal secondary school that is in your village, or you go to Nigerian military school, Zaria. They are the same thing because you still write your WAEC or O-level. When you finish that, either then you go to, all of you will meet at Nigeria Defense Academy in Kaduna. Everybody will meet there. That's why they say cadet admission, the commissioning the same year, all of you will get in. It may be that if you are to spend 4 or 5 years there or 6 years, I don't know. You will know that these are my seniors. I met them. Just like in secondary school, if you live in boarding school, you will say, I remember these people, they were 2 years ahead of me, or these ones, they are 3 years my junior. You will know them. So if you graduate from Nigerian Defense Academy in Kaduna, you can be posted to anywhere in Nigeria. You start your career as a military officer.
Mr. Senior, round up in 1 minute, please.
Thank you. You can start your career as a cadet. So what it means is that if give away, the esprit de corps is there. But what then does it mean that you bring in terrorists and say they are repentant? You bring them into the army. That is why the Nigerian army can fight. For any decision you reach, they will leak it to them. When you leak it to them, by the time you get to where they are, they will not turn against you. So that's why recruitment, if those people are not fished out, it's like it's medicine after death. For now, I can't advise anybody who is me, I can't join. And I won't advise anybody I know to go and join Nigerian army now. They say in police safe, the terrorists are even a part of the police. That's how they penetrated Jonathan's government. President Jonathan said it that Boko Haram are even part of his cabinet to undermine his effort. So that is where Nigeria is now. I stop so far. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Sian, for a wonderful submission. Before I call on, before I proceed, let me ask if this guy is back. King Emeka, are you back?
Yeah,
to give your submission?
I'm back.
All right. So, King Emeka, if King Emeka is not back, let's talk. Before I call on the next person, I want to.
I am back. Can you hear me?
All right. Okay. Give your submissions.
All right. Good evening. Sorry about that. Had to take a quick walk home. Well, it's good to be in your midst again. Good evening, wherever you are in the world, listening to us. I've not been on the platform for quite a while. It's quite a busy week. I've watched or monitored quite a bit of the news and also listened to diverse and various views on those on the platform speaking to you today. Um, Politics is quite an interesting game, um, and it comes with different antics as well as angles too. So yesterday I saw um, an interview granted by El Rufai. He joined he resigned from SDP to join ADC, and he also spoke quite clearly that himself and Peter Obi, they all had like an agreement to wait for the by-elections to be over before they join ADC. Uh, so it appears like there've been some ongoing discussions, meetings, and the rumors have been filtering out to the public spaces that Peter Obi has been offered the presidential candidacy of the ADC. When that rumor um, got to the media, I think Datti went to went to channels, I believe so. Now he's going back to channels again. And then also it's on the news, I think it's on Punch, where he was saying that Peter Obi still remains a member of the Labour Party. Um, was it on Monday or Tuesday? Atiku officially joined the ADC. So that signifies how the structure and is going and how the politics is going to be played. So officially, the moment Atiku joined, uh, the campaign has commenced. So we saw him putting out a press release against the kidnap of the girls. So opposition campaigning has started, but the official campaigning will not start till next year, as we all know. So there will be lots of opposition campaigning in terms of going against the government, hitting them back, maybe on policies that are not right and concerns that are not going well. And when you begin to monitor the political space in Nigeria, now things are going to be tense because everybody is gearing up and preparing themselves and repositioning themselves. For Peter Obi, my opinion about him is I don't know. He's going to make up his mind. He's going to do whatever he wants to do. The rumors are he's going to join ADC. Um, let's see if that's going to happen. But I would rather say Peter Obi should not even run on Labour Party because that party is a controlled opposition party. If he wants to run, it's fine. But Peter Obi beats my imagination in the 2023 election. I never knew he was going to get 6 million votes. My estimation was he was going to get possibly 3 million or below 3 million. And he really did well, in my own view. And he demonstrated his political value in 2023 election. And I want him to do that again uh, on his own. So consistently, he is going to continue to put out a track record that in Nigeria politics, he's someone to reckon with. Well, that the fact that Atiku and the rest are having discussions with him shows that he has political value, and that value is what they want to synergize on in order to beat the APC from 2027. It's going to be a difficult race because a lot of governors, a lot of senators, they've cross-carpeted to the APC because of what Wike is doing to PDP, trying to bring that party down. And Sheyi Makinde, who wants to run, is trying to fight back to see how to get the PDP running. But I don't think that's going to happen. The PDP is now a lame duck at this moment. The 2027 election cycle is over, then they can now regroup, and maybe Wike can be able to come in to see how to bring up the PDP back. But the reason why Sheyi Makinde and Wike are fighting is because Sheyi Makinde wants to run in 2027. So this might take on Obi's political ambition. Let him run single-handedly and see how what that political value would look like. The essence would be that if Obi can also get substantial votes again and possibly do much better than Atiku, that would reduce the noise coming from the north when the next election cycle comes after 2027 and he's continued to show his political value. It will now reposition him as not just a reckoning force to uh, uh, um, to appreciate, but at the same time transform Southeast politics. Because now, rather than we coming to the table to beg, the other region will come to us to come discuss. So I didn't like how the 2023 election went because the president did not get votes from the Southeast region, and still yet he was projected as the winner. So I would, in my view, the Southeast must continue to show strong political importance so that other regions can come to the table to discuss, not we going to bed. This is one reason I want Peter Obi to run independently and not take the vice presidential candidate being offered to him. Then this gives me a view to discuss about what's this guy's name? The guy from South South, the former transport minister. Forgetting his name. I think his political career is over because he doesn't control River State politics anymore. Even though he's trying to campaign under the ADC, he's not going to win that ticket. That ticket has been reserved for Atiku. It's clearly been reserved for Atiku, except Obi does not take up the vice presidential candidacy, then they might offer it to him. But then again, what can he provide for based on his South-South clouds? He doesn't have it. Wike controls majority of the South-South clouds. Then you have Oshomole. You also have what's his name, the Bayelsa governor. Then you have the crossover guy. So why am I forgetting his name? That's how bad it is. Amechi. Amechi is getting irrelevant in politics. Back to
Please, 30 seconds more. Thank you.
all right. What got me irritated this week was the release of those girls, and we didn't hear anything about if the bandits were captured. So, like I said in the last time, I think it was last 2 weeks, Matewale, there's been fingers pointing at him that he's largely involved in coordinating, sponsoring, advocating, and providing some form of support to these bandits guys. And like we also noted, the president ordered him to go to where the state those guys were kidnapped. So what we now observe is that the girls were released, and apparently the bandits made a video. And we're also hearing that the bandits are now going to go after political elites to get them captured, to kidnap them and the rest. In my view, I said it, the Tinubu administration is largely, they have a hand in all this nonsense. Then the president pronounced, that's the Nigerian legislation should begin to look at state policing. Well, that's good, if you ask me, so that this insecurity, whatever will reduce the insecurity, is I will take it because enough lives have been lost. We can't continue in this state in the country, and I'm clearly not happy with what's going on. It's sad.
Thank
My
you.
view on the government being involved in this nonsense is still accurate. Then again, I remember something. There was a lady who from the north who made a video. She said, "Let's not call them bandits. Their employees and their employers are involved in mining. So they are having problems with their employers, which also involve international collaboration. And what they are not doing is getting the attention of the employers." I will try to send the video to Elvis to play. It's quite a different illustration. I think she understands what's going on.
Thank
I
you.
don't
Thank
know her
you.
name. Let me just learn this part. I beg your pardon. I don't know her name, but I think maybe someone in power. She might be a daughter to a northern politician because the way she illustrated that point drives home what's going on in the northeast as well as in the northwest. Thank you very much, guys. Sorry, I'm a bit rusty. Workload is so much, so I've not been able to catch up with the news, and I'm quite tired today. Good evening, everyone.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for a wonderful submission. Most of us we've spoken very well regarding Peter Obi's candidature in the next coming election. For me, first, because I'm going to throw up a question that we're going to critically look at. So that question might give us a focus on how we are going to, critically look at the issue of Peter Obi and his candidacy. So first, for me, if there is nothing done about this, my personal decision. If there is nothing done about the present state of INEC, about the present state with which INEC conduct election, I would not be wasting my energy, even if Peter Obi is a candidate in PDP or any other party, because the story is going to be the same, because we already know that Peter Obi has won election before. He won the last election, but his mandate was taken away from him, and he went to court, and the court gave justice to the wicked. So if we look at it critically, we'll ask this question, which I want to throw to the audience, and then I'll call the next speaker to take it off from there. Looking at the credibility and ability and even the potentials and the capacity of Peter Obi, which we know that led to obedient movement, because we are looking for those that are going to fix Nigeria, not those that are coming to rule or lead Nigeria in the wrong way. If you look at those credibility that Peter Obi has got, I can see that is the reason why people are saying that he shouldn't, be under any person as a vice, because he has no voice to display those capability and ability. So we have to reflect back to what happened in the last election. The election was, his mandate was taken from him, and the only people that Peter Obi has got are the masses, because he has no strength when it comes to incumbency, because none of these politicians, these evil politicians, are behind him, because they know that he's got goodwill for Nigeria, so they are not supporting him. So looking at all these rhetorics, does Peter Obi has the capacity to win election and be elected, and the mandate is given to him in Nigeria? Looking at how weak the masses are, because they are not ready to stand for their right and take what belongs to them. Okay, let's start from there. Who is the next speaker? The next speaker is supposed to be Madam Patricia. She's not in now. I think the next person now would have been me, but since I just spoke now, Mr. CM, are you there?
Yes.
Can you
I
take your
am.
question again? Sorry.
Okay. Mr. CM, did you hear me?
I had your question, but
okay.
I thought somebody is interjecting. Somebody wants you to repeat the question.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that if you look at all the rhetorics that have happened so far, looking at how his mandate, because the last election that took place, Peter Obi actually won that election. They gave him third position so that he would be able to fight for his right or whatever reason. And he also fought, and the court, gave justice to the wicked. So if you look at it, and the people had refused to stand, and the people that are behind Peter Obi are the obedient, which are the me and you, the masses that are standing behind Peter Obi. Peter Obi has no power of incumbency to support him in any way. And if you look at what they are trying to do now, they want to push him to become a vice so that his voice and his ability will be silenced. And if he becomes a candidate, for instance, does Peter Obi have the capacity to become a president, even if he wins, looking at what is surrounding his followers, that they cannot, take back their mandate when it's taken from them? That's the question.
Okay, let me take it. Thank you, Mr. Collins. Actually, the sentiment intrinsic in this question is what made Alex. I think Alex, man. Alex. I think he stopped because Alex one time said P2B should have a spine to fight for his mandate, that there's no point. I think something like, not really exactly the way I'm putting it, but I think that's what he implied. Why is the point of after voting, then we won't be able to fight for our mandate to protect our vote and do all those. That was where I told Alex then. I said, Alex, yes. Nobody can be 100% excellent. There are weak points somebody might have. But if you notice that somebody's maybe the potential in the person is far greater than the weak point, or you can work on that weak point to the benefit, to complement the potentials, you still go with the person. And that is the case with P2B. What I'm suggesting, or what I'm advocating, or what I foresee, any day, given the mess that Tinubu has made of Nigeria, I know some people voted for Tinubu on the runner's impression he built Lagos, which is a lie anyway. I said it's a lie, but some people voted for Tinubu based on that. And again, Tinubu was a first timer. He has never been a governor, a president before. He and P2B were just former governors. So he hasn't been a president. Everybody can be projecting he will do this. Now he has shown us what he's capable of doing. Therefore, I expect, and it will surely happen, those that voted for, that rigged P2B in, they've already deserted him, led by if I'm to go by what Rufai is saying. And those that willingly, on their own, because of they're convinced he's Jagaban, he will do everything, or he will do better. They've come sort of, they weren't happy with the way economy is going. The Nigeria is going. So I expect those people to drop Tinubu candidacy, not vote for him. And they're seeing that P2B is like what he's projecting up to today, no dent, and he's still willing. They should switch over. Now, one thing I also have to say is this. Yes, it is not enough going to the question that P2B is likely, like Niger Watch will tell us, that he's sure P2B will win, but will they allow him to take over? That is the question. But who are they? People that feel they own Nigeria or the cabal go to court. My solution is this. I agree. Conduct an election tomorrow. So far, P2B is on the ballot. Nigerians will vote for him. But what I would like P2B to do, either through body language or nothing, don't put your weight or whatever on the way as to tell Nigerians we have to go to court. Or no. In as much as Nigerians are willing to go to street and enforce their right that their mandate was not respected, like it's being done in every other country. We see it, people do it. That after election, they said, no, this election can't stand. You see people coming out, peaceful protest. P2B should not dissuade people, unlike what his body language or they allege he said the other time. So this time, that's what I'm offering. P2B, stay away. Or during your campaign, you tell people, you're only giving me, you're only exercising your mandate that I should be president. In the end, your vote is your vote. It is you that voted. If you feel you want to reclaim your mandate, just be peaceful protest. If you support peaceful protest, you are not breaking any law. There's nowhere in the world you support a protest is peaceful, you carry placard, you are not breaking any law. That is the height of democracy. A dissenting voice so that people will hear you.
30 seconds more, please.
Sorry?
30 seconds more so that someone else can speak.
Okay, yeah. So that is the aspect I would like to say on it. As Papi to be winning is a done deal because Nigerians, there's no other alternative than him now. Tinubu, I don't see him. Everybody has seen he can't perform magic. He has gone beyond the halfway line. So what is he gonna do again? Given the corruption we've seen and then the nepotism.
The way you're saying that, if he's made a candidate.
Okay, of course, P2B should be on the ballot now. Why? The issue of VP is out of the question. You dare not try. That's why I said Niger Watch, I'm number 2. Anytime this thing happens, P2B is Vice President Atiku. That will be Niger Watch, 2 of us. And number 3 can come. I mean, you go be number 2. The moment I'm in your platform, you raise it. After you don't deal with P2B, then I go come deal with them again on my own. Thank you.
Thank you. It's like Niger Watch is coming.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ms. Collins, for stepping in. Thank you very much for that wonderful submission of GACM. God bless you, sir. I appreciate you. I believe everybody on the panel have given their submission. I don't know if Emeka, if you have spoken, we are rounding up now.
Yes, you have spoken. It's just the last seconds for everybody to speak their last submission. Yeah.
Okay, 2 minutes rounded. So
yeah, Mr. TM has had his own. It's just for Mr. Odua and Mr. Emeka last 2 minutes to round up.
Okay, Mr. Okay, let's go with Mr. Emeka first. 2 minutes, if he's there. Okay, he's not there.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay, 2 minutes and come to.
All right. So the only time an incumbent was knocked out from an election was in 2015, and that was as a result of a coalition that was formed. We saw the current president led the Southwest coalition. We saw Amici coming in. We saw Atiku 2 was also involved, coming in with his northern coalition. Amici came with a couple of South-South coalition. 5 governors, which Amici was involved. And then the late President Buhari, who has consistently been running for election and getting a large portion of the votes, but never won. He ran against OBJ, Obasanjo won him. He ran against Yaradua won him. He ran against Goodluck Jonathan. The first time Goodluck Jonathan won him, then he ran again. And after that coalition was formed, he won. So history is a very good predictor of future events, but I'm not ruling out any surprises or shocker that might be coming up. Or if we look at the pattern, and then let's not rule out because the president Tinubu was not even supposed to win the APC primary ticket, and he fought really hard to win that. If you see what's been happening, that was part of the reason why I was upset. He's too focused on the politics of things. He's too focused on the politics of things rather than allowing governance to dictate terms. I know a lot of you might not like what I'm going to say. I don't see anybody pushing out the president in 2027. It's not possible at this moment.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Mr. Odua, please, last 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, me, I don't have much to say about the parties, Peter Obi and others, because everybody has what he believes on. If Peter Obi said he want to do vice, no problem. It is his choice. If he said he want to do president, it is his choice. And the only what I'm not saying is which of the parties Peter Obi going to contest. Because for what I'm saying now, I believe that is where they are sacking Wiki and all those away from PDP. So I believe PDP to bring Peter Obi out for president so that they can regain their power. Because with the multitude of people who are supporting Peter Obi and with the little structure that PDP still have, believe Peter Obi come in, the PDP will not regain ground. Even some of those people, the camp might even return back. That is what I will say for that. And for that disappointment and regret, it is two different analogies. Because you can give your cloth to a tailor. He sewed the cloth, but it is not up to the standard you look for. You will know, that regret. You say, oh, you was disappointed because that is not what you expected. But it still give you at least a half of it. So those people who said they disappoint on Tinubu, it is because he have given them half, but he did not complete their expectation. And that is why when they see people who talk against this bandit, these terrorists, they will be against you because you are against their work. And because if not, such people will have known that the terrorism in our country is not making us to go forward. Whether you are a king, you are a prince, you are a councillor, whatever, you will have known that your people are suffering, and for you to be in the position is to guide your people. So any lion that want to come and eat your goat, you will have made sure that you raise up your army to make sure they fight against that lion. But when you find out that anybody that raise army and fight against that lion that want to come and eat your goat, and you are against that person that raised your army, it automatically shows that you are the one who support that lion to come and eat your goat. So that is what I know. That is what I know, and that is what is happening in the land. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was a wonderful talk. I like that. I like the way you analyze regret and disappointment. Thank you very much. For me, I think it's time for everyone to stand up. Let all Nigerians stand up for their right. The country is going down. We need to know. We should be matured enough to know when we are going down, and when we are going up, when we are springing. We should be able to know. And I know that the people are already, getting aware of what is coming up due to internet and social media. We should make sure we carry on speaking, talking. We should not relent on our efforts, and we should encourage our people to make sure they fight for their right and stand for what is right. So on that note, I would like to hand over to Najawash so he can proceed. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate each and every one of us today. Thank you, Mr. Najawash. Over to you. Okay, it's like
all right.
Okay, yeah.
Oga Prince Collins, thank you, sir. Oga saying, be like say you want to talk. 30 seconds quickly. Unmute yourself. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Unmute yourself.
Why now? My 30 seconds, thank you. My 30 seconds, I use it like this. Niger Watch, like I said, I think Black Panther is number 3. You the number 1, me the number 2. Black Panther will be has indicated to be number 3. You see, all these things are still speak.
I deal with fully. I go finish the OTO. I deal with that. Without Peter, will be nothing.
Okay, you are number 4. So the thing is, anyway, we know say all this in a speculation, or some people want to fly kite. Obi can try it, but if he dare try it, like I said, I'm number 2. Black Panther number 3. So we go take turns, demolition. If he really don't want to go in, I mean, 18 parties, there are 18 parties. And what Odua said now, it may make sense. So I won't forget your analysis. Whether they want to decontaminate PDP, that's what use the word decontaminate. You get your room go there, you want to clean your room. So they want to weed out Wike so that when they tell P2B, come here and contest, because P2B must be on the ballot. And he has told them, if ADC is really, they are really sensible, he has said 4 years, and he's from the south, and power should be in the south. So why are they not giving it to him until they want to go and bring somebody from the north and want P2B to be vice? Anyway, that is medicine after death. I stop here so far. Thank you. Thank you, Niger Watch.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. I appreciate every one of you right there. I like the fact that everybody is supporting my call. The truth is, these people saying that Peter Obi should deputize Atiku, not that they like Peter Obi, they know that their principal is not popular when it comes to comparison with Peter Obi. That's why they want Peter Obi to deputize their satanic principal. Obviously, you and I know, say Peter Obi deputize Atiku. Atiku dream, becoming Nigeria president, will be number one. You already know that. And me, I will not like that. Atiku that went to delete the tweets he tweeted concerning Deborah. I don't understand. Okay, the poll. Let me bring the poll in before I go forget now. Sam, I'm about to remind me now. If not for your forget, there's no way. 1 minute, guy. Let me just bring it in. There's no way for you to forget this one now. Let me say, if you now not remind me on time, I will forget. Bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to put this on the screen. So we take it from here. This poll is very, very important. If I start with the talk now while I'm processing this, I'll forget again. So let me just put on the screen first, then and before I finish my own submission. So guys, just bear with me. We're almost there. In the next 15 seconds, it should be on the screen. Okay. Okay, like I said, okay, the poll anyway, what we have here is, you can see, do you agree for Peter Obi to deputize Atiku as vice? Yes, 22% say yes, while 78% say no. I like that. You can see that.
Exactly. I like that. So it means 1 in 4. That is 80%, just 80 and 20%, which is out of 5 people. Out of 5 people, 4 agree with us. Only 1 say no. So
exactly.
yes, that is rough statistics. Just like 1 in 4, 80% against 20%, or just roughly anyway.
1 to 4, 1 to 4.
Yeah, 1 to 4. Yeah. So let's assume that there's a mistake on this one. We'll do it again on Monday, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Try next week. I'll do it again if I'm reminded to do it. You know, so Peter Obi cannot deputize anybody. After I don't build the name, do you know that the most populous politician in the history of Nigeria is Peter Obi? You don't know. Or because you hate Igbo to hate Igbo that much, you don't want to accept the fact. Peter Obi in the history of Nigeria, I don't say this period, in the history of Nigeria, tell me politician with a popular person.
Imagine. You know? When no give money and then they command crowd. Can you imagine that?
You can't go reduce yourself. Say, I can't be deputy, I can't be vice to Atiku. Vice to fire. To fire. If you not try call into my show to talk that rubbish again, I'll block you on earth and in heaven. Try yourself.
No mind them.
I will block you on earth and in heaven. You know, say Peter Obi have to deputize Atiku. In what way?
Yeah, those people like that, people where they told those kind of, they don't they feel look at the critical condition of this political environment. They don't look on. They don't critically look on. I mean, they talk.
Don't mind them. Yes, Abiola was popularized. Yes, of course. But I'll be beat Abiola. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. It's true.
I'll be beat Abiola. All of us remember Abiola time now. It was. I don't say there's no other popular, but who be number 1? Let's do the statistics. I'll be beat Abiola. What are you saying?
Put the credibility and all.
It's true.
Don't go there. So you go just say, how Peter Obi want to tell us that story? You go come say, fellow obedient, I just sleep, I wake up, my Lord now told me that my instincts and my wife now told me, or maybe some satanic obedient now told me, after careful consideration, that I should deputize Atiku. I said, die, me. What are you saying? Don't try him.
You know, the effect of Peter Obi, say Peter Obi, they allow 2023 to be president. Yeah. You now know that somebody will no get shishi, but the community where it come from like him, then go vote for him. Instantly. you go here, you go see people say, I don't get couple, say, they say, go and represent us. Now you will want. Because it has changed the politics of money. No more buying. Because they're the people go say, don't worry, we voted for Peter B who look at you. If you go do them, we vote for you. Don't worry about, make we print poster by ourselves. Yes, people will do it. So that is what we want. It's a movement, organic. Many people they tell me, go bring a tick.
I saw that. You are right. I'm sending this post straight away to his WhatsApp right now, immediately. Thank you. I don't remember as well. And I will also send it to somebody that is also close to him. That one also forward. At least two people send it to his WhatsApp. In case say you don't open my own, or you don't want to open my own, so you go put that one on. Make your day there. Monday to Friday, go they do one, go they send and go they give up. May not make mistake. May not come like say the same man to they praise you a power. Can't use until they talk to you anyhow. You not go good. One thing we must know in this life: nobody where anybody know if he insults.
Exactly.
Yes.
May I ask you, as you frame the question and the answer, you fit edit and because of disagree, when you write disagree, you miss S. If not, you leave and it doesn't mean anything.
Yes, they are not put I. Yes, I got it next time. Yes.
Okay, yes. No problem. No, that's okay.
I'll put that next time.
You don't change anything. Okay.
Obviously can be edited.
Yeah.
So to be honest, my people, if Peter Obi not go run as the principal, as the flag bearer, make he resign.
Simple.
Me myself go get rest of mind. Turn my platform to do baskos. You know, concern you that time. Not say I call the carry Peter Obi for hell. Later I can't say all of them go to hell. Atiku is my elder senior brother. Elder senior waiting. I don't wake up tomorrow. I can't say my fellow Nigerians family after careful consideration, in-depth deliberation, after
you don't sleep, wake up.
I don't sleep, wake up. After ancestors' communication, I have now decided that I want to start supporting Tinubu. I want to talk him. How? How? I come to say, maybe someone like Pansa will say, Nigeria, shut up. I say, Pa, no, God revealed to me for night. Say, Tinubu, still waiting. Pockets. There's nothing like money don't enter pocket. Simple. I did not support him. I can never support him. I can only wish him to succeed because he's already the president. Say I won't say he want to recontest. I can't say that Tinubu I want support. How? The only way to go make someone like me, for example, say may I advocate for Tinubu. Say 2027. Now Tinubu versus Atiku. I will walk against Atiku. I promise you all, I will. Because now where they go with this, so in case you don't know. Atiku is
they want to remove the power of Satan and come on for them.
Yes, now where they go? Atiku is already working with Tinubu. So allegedly anyway. So what will happen? They'll come say they delete all the Peter Obi and everybody come on. You're saying you can't become only two-man race for 2027. If he ever become like that, and then you'll see all their backers and lions will come and say, no, Tinubu go your continue. May the Fulani S-men kidnapper continue. Atiku cannot become president in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Like impossible.
Yes.
Impossible. You will call it on my show today. If I be you, now if you get window for your skyscraper, just jump, make you die now. Die. Because now the problem we have in Nigeria. Oh, you want to remove Tinubu, may Atiku be president? Sao? Atiku that deleted a tweet he tweeted about Deborah. The same Atiku who was talking to his own people with their language say it. In fact, I don't want to go there. May fair at that time. Now they're not going to know whether we'll get voice or not. Don't worry. You forgotten that the only opposition Obaseki was having for a whole 8 years was Nigeria Watch platform. It's just like a Bebulu opposition right now. You know, because I don't mind them now. I don't want to bother. Don't your worry. They say, you are looking down on social media. Do you know that mainstream media look at social media now to report stuff?
Exactly. And they would shape to see that.
It's true.
Yes, they look at what we are doing on social media to report whatever they are reporting. You are not aware that looking down on social media and try yourself first. Try them. And then you will know, say, back to back, I'll come at in the morning, I'll come at afternoon, I'll come at evening, I will employ people. You go be bass boss for this platform. We fair do one. Don't worry. You see different faces for here. Peter Obi with red narrative.
It's true, man.
You understand.
It's true.
Don't try yourself.
It's true. But why can't those who are continuing for Tinubu come and tell us what Tinubu don't do so that we can vote for him in 2020?
You and Chris Collins to your talk between yourself 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah. So why can't they come here and say, so far Tinubu has done this, so that make we know, say yes. Then all this idea of hiding it to become the president.
Let me talk for him, sir. Tinubu have made them to negotiate with terrorists.
Okay. And that an achievement, Abi.
Then they went to Pashoroti house and told him that for a terrorist to kill his daughter, it is what God wants.
Okay.
Look, for me, if you look at that question where you were asking, all these people, they don't need to come tell us anything. You know, say Tinubu was not, given that mandate by the people. It's not that the democracy, the transition was not of the people, by the people, and for the people. It was of Tinubu, by Tinubu caucus, and for Tinubu. So those people that have put him there, the power that put him there, they are the ones there. They don't need to do anything for us. They are there to share the money. They are not interested in us. You can even see that what is happening now with the way the northern terrorists have dealt with the nation. It got to the extent that the Americans have to stand up and speak with Trump. And Trump has to summon the courage to call a full nation, the largest black country in the world, and call them disgraced, gun ablaze country. Shameless people. For a president to use that kind of word for a nation, you know how daffodil and downgrading that kind of thing is. So that is why they are just picking up, just to pretend as if they are doing something. Otherwise, they don't care. They are there to siphon the money because they know that the next election they are going to ring it. They don't need our vote. Even if nobody is out, they will still manipulate the vote and put everything there. So they don't care about us. So if we keep talking about vote, blah blah blah, it baffles me. It means that we don't even know what is happening yet. They don't care whether we like it or not. All those governors, they will just rap them. Just as Okpeworo is talking. Okpeworo is talking from his comfort, for the comfort of his parlor, say that he's going to give Tinubu whatever million. How is he going to do it? He's just going to package the vote and send it back to them. They don't need our vote.
Don't mind them, according to F. Emmanuel. Don't mind them. Yeah, the people just talk. You see, sometimes you ask people, my question is, how do you want Nigeria to be good? And we all talking. Tell us how. You have a candidate, you then go to Atiku. So, which means this is what Obasanjo talk about Atiku. By the way, is it not Atiku that stood at Arewa House saying Nigeria no need Igbo president, Nigeria no need Yoruba president? Such a bigot. And you are promoting him. No, it's true. This is Niger Watch now. You will say this is what Atiku said. You tweeted that Deborah was spied as part of Christian genocide, and then you remove it, a president. No, it cannot work that way now. Anyway, we know P2B cannot be that stupid to go and accept vice for what? You can't be in charge of an empire or a kingdom. You go to settle for a local government. Who they do that? You have the whole Nigeria to your palm. All you should be talking is let the nonsense they did in 2023, let them not repeat it again. That's because to make you feel that you didn't win when you won. That's why Tinubu said he bought the seat. If you win an election free and fair, you can say you bought the seat. And people will say, yeah, it's true. When you see, I like when coming to Niger Watch, I tell you what you've already heard. You don't know what you've already heard. Only use it to make a point. Tinubu said he bought the seat. So what are you telling me?
That's the truth. That's the play truth.
Yes, Tinubu said I bought this seat. So how can you, when no be Tinubu, they tell me Tinubu win? Why can't Tinubu say I won the election? He said I bought this seat. You know the meaning?
Let me tell you something. Tinubu, as worse as he is today, Atiku will be times 10 worse than Tinubu.
I believe. Yes, I'm telling you. Yes.
If Alara
yes.
Jesus. I'm
telling you. I agree. You know this thing, eh? Look at it, when they say Atiku, it's a lie. Nah, businessman, he go don't even deal with. Cool. This Tinubu on a small, to be honest with you. By the way, how can we be going back to the past? You want to go towards the future, you go to look towards the past. For what?
You know, the Atiku said, I don't know how many times he want contest. I don't know what they look for.
No, my man.
I don't know what they look for.
Obasanjo say, if I had supported Atiku, with what I know about him, God will punish me.
What these people are doing is all about ambition.
Make I enter book.
Yeah,
exactly.
Just to be in that record. Just like what Buhari came to do. Just like what Buhari came to do.
Exactly. That's what Buhari did. That's what Tinubu is doing, and that's what Atiku wants to do. Not the money like that. They have it all. Just say yes, I was the president of Nigeria. Finish. Not to repair you or me or to sort out the contract. It's also no light for here.
Light is true. Here. You see? You see? How are they talking about?
Those of you that is coming to Nigeria in December, think twice. Think twice. You get why. If you know, say not be your papa die, you want to do burial. Not be your mama die, you want to do burial. Or you they come, you want to come marry. I don't know, send you to come marry for Nigeria anyway. So you want to come marry or anything. You have to just cancel your tickets. Yeah. No try now.
That's must come, bro. Go to my order. Not be house.
I know, but I just give advice. Don't say no come.
No, I understand you. I understand what you tell. If you don't get reasonable thing, no need to come waste your time.
It's not compulsory.
Even if it is reasonable, you go know how reasonable it is.
Yeah.
Before you go it's true. No, to be honest, on a more serious note, these people where they promote all these candidates, we're supposed to ask them, how do you want Nigeria to be better? May they answer that question. How do you want Nigeria to be better? By all these things you are talking. You know,
no, they don't care. They don't have that one in their mind. They don't have that one in their agenda. The betterment of Nigeria is not in our agenda.
Ordinary to employ housemaid for your house help. You go screen them. You go screen who be the person where they come inside my house. Or the housemaid do not be to take over, but you want to screen to know where you come from, where in papa, where in mama, who go back said because you want the best. But when you reach Nigeria, you don't go care. All you want is that now this person go be. Forget about all those things. We want a person that will come, restructure our economy. People go they see job if they come out. Why we go address this security challenge? Whoever will come, we go address them.
Let me ask this question because I saw something on the comment section, but I want to ask a question in a different way. Is it possible for a president to win in Nigeria by having the running mate, both him and the running mate, all of them will come from South?
No way.
No, I wouldn't support that because Nigeria we never
succeed. How some people they will resist to discriminate to God.
We never civilize reach where we go they look for person say look even if now you and your brother go be the president and vice we no care so far we know you're excellent we never reach that side. So
the way they divide the country, some people come out together they not go feel win.
because if they really want to cut the country the way it's supposed to be, SAT supposed to go close to Abuja. It's because if they say Abuja is center, so SAT supposed to reach Abuja, not be Kogi, not be Benue. Those ones are supposed to be inside the SAT. So for them to take all half of everywhere and said it is not. So how will the place they give you as now SAT we compete with, where they give entire country to one side of the north? And that is why I'm urging our people to wake up. Benue, Kogi, and the Zamfara. No, not Zamfara. These are our Kwara brothers and sisters. They don't supposed to be, nobody supposed to assume them at all as not. Nobody.
Okay, let me round up. My people now go bless you now. We're gonna continue again tomorrow. Fingers crossed. It's Saturday. I know I always like my Saturday to be my shortest day. Why Sunday my rest day? But let's see how tomorrow will go by God's grace. As I know, say even that Sunday, I'm even happy that it's my rest day because we have the biggest match coming up: Arsenal and Chelsea. Currently, Arsenal is the best club in the world. So let us teach Chelsea how to play football on Sunday. Then maybe after the match, I might come on air, come laugh, Alabo, give us our mandates, and maybe Black Panther, Black Panther as well, come laugh them. After I don't laugh them finish, then I'll now go back and relax.
Naija wash, I beg, not vessel. Arsenal, say na player that they train, not be say they feel the carry cup.
No. You are looking at the old past. Don't worry, sir. We'll shame everybody. Don't worry. There's time for everything. In life, there's time for everything. Buhari tried many times. He ended up being your president. So, don't worry. This is it. This is the season. This is the season for Arsenal to win.
Buhari tried many times.
Yes, now the same way Atiku they try now. So that they be. If you don't hold Atiku now, before you don't become. Except so on one belittle and like on belittle Ebolo. See now, you don't they terrorize everybody from Benin now. They say 3.5 million. When are they talking for you? What can I talk about this man? And I don't listen to me at that time. But so the story for another day. I appreciate you, Prince Collins. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you, Cassian. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you, Mr. Dua, Madam Patricia, Mr. Mecca, and our other brother that joined us. And God will bless you, my people. I believe the other person joined us, but I can't remember everybody again, but still. Thank you so much. And Madam Peggy Monday, thank you very much, man, for the super chat and for your continuous membership engagement. I'm very, very grateful, man. Thank you, Madam Deborah, and many others that called in, apart from that satanic person that I blocked on earth and in heaven, without no apology. If I were you, open your own platform, make your uncle come and make vote for him, maybe become president. Don't ever call it to my show again to advocate for your satanic principle. Any other person that want to call it to my show to talk about articles is your principal, that you are welcome. As long as you not drag it, I'll be inside. But that tactics with that satanic guy can't use here. Once you don't know, say we get sense here. When you want to use corner, take come. I don't catch you. You'll be thrown out. Just talk about your principal. I don't get a problem with that. Say now article you want. Now you want me to be president. If you don't talk, I'll pick another call. But they call it use satanic. The five person we want to give your satanic principal popularity. You not go out through my platform. I appreciate you all. Why my people write on the comment section, start with my mother for all mommy diaspora. Thank you very much, mommy. I appreciate you. And I love you so much. Thank you, Abu Azim, my brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Black Panther, my brother, Mr. Pansat, Joshua, many more right there. Ikeshuku, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Mother Peggy Body, Mother Stella Masevedo, Race TV. See my people right there. Frank, Manuel, and many others. Olga, I can see you as well. Thank you, my people. Please help us to press on the like and help us to share. We've come to the end of the broadcast. Madam Love Manduka. Yeah, I got super chat for the road. Yes, this is super chat for the road. Thank you very much, Innocent. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you. Thank you, my wonderful people. Make an endeavor to join us again tomorrow, every day, to be precise, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. We are here. We'll also put out a pre-recorded video. I think we are going to employ somebody that will be doing the pre-recorded video more, so that we can get more pre-recorded video during the day. Because me, I don't get the time. I not get the time. I can see Mr. Pansa demanded for that just now. Another 2 people demanded for that. I don't get the time to do all these things. We are too engaged. It's just that we try to dedicate ourselves to this life every evening. It's not easy like that to my people. It's not easy like that, but still, I wish I can take 1 week off the platform for 1 week. I for 2 hours, but it will be as it gets. But nevertheless, I'm gonna have a blessing on our people. So allow us to end the show right now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Good night and bye for now.
This is what we are living in this world, all of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good or good, about the walk good. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good or good, about the walk good. I make a day fear my God. Whether not good or good, about the walk good. I make a day fear my maker. Whether not good or good, about the walk good. Come on, go on, song. Organize. My God, I make a fear my maker.